tired of these racist policies, racist actions by my county government. Voter suppression is an act of violence. It's in the long tradition of what Ben Boswell calls white terrorism, as in the Middle Passage, chattel slavery, police brutality, redlining, mass incarceration, gerrymandering, sundown towns, lynchings, urban renewal, Jim Crow laws. White people have been terrorizing black people for over 400 years, and we've got to stop it. Thank you. I'm so tired of...
It's about to go down. Michael Sean and the Takeover Legend Morning Show is back Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. Michael Sean, that's me. Jay Black, Sexy Mo, C Chung, and celebrity guests that you get nowhere else. That's right, but here on Michael Sean and the Takeover Legends. Go to our YouTube page, Michael Sean and the Takeover Legends, and check the exclusive situation all the way out, or catch it live. Get your comments on Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. Michael Sean and the Takeover Legends are back.
Michael Sean and the Takeover Legends, where the truth hurts, but also makes you laugh.
Baby, tap in.
We the Worst Records, baby. We about to create a perfectly horrible song. Y'all know I've been in the gym, and now all I wear is tight shirts, tight shirts, tight shirts, tight shirts, tight shirts. Yes, I tight shirts every day. I wear tight shirts cause I'm working out some. And if I wear the right size, you won't see none of my little cuts in my arms or whatever. Short sleeve tight shirts in any type of weather. People talking trans when they see me in the street.
Your shirt's so tight, we can see your heartbeat.
Man, clown me if you want, I'm sticking to my guns. And when the summer comes, it's gonna be fun. You can crack jokes and treat me like a jerk, but one day you'll see my six-pack right through my shirt. And even if I wanted to, I just can't stop. I just might rock an Ezekiel crop top.
Whoa.
Did I take it too far? What?
Yes.
Whatever. Tight shirts in the morning at work and when I grieve. I even wear tight pajama tops when I sleep. Tight shirts, tight shirts, tight shirts, tight shirts, tight shirts, tight shirts. Michael Sean, the Takeover Legend. Dr. Smith, Aaron Smith, a.k.a. Fearless in the building. Jay Black will be on soon. Oh, your white is white in the back today, boy.
Yeah, I feel that. It's like
you got the snow behind you. You got the snow, but we see you. We see.
I might be able to fix that.
Let's get to these good mornings. Why you at it? Go ahead. Fix your landscape. Fix your landscape, son. Fix your landscape. Thursday, August 21st. Thankful Thursdays. Miss Parker, I'm thankful, period. I ain't mad at you. Kirsten. Did I get it right? Kirsten? Was that what it was? Yeah.
Yes, Kirsten.
KT, good morning, mama. Shelly, good morning. Everybody saying good morning. You know what? I didn't take it from the top. Let me take it all the way from the top. Miss Clark, what's going on there, mama? Happy Friday Eve. Good morning, Ashabu. It's a thankful Thursday. What are you thankful for? What are you thankful for? What are you thankful for? I am thankful for my health, for the fact that I, in the physical form, I have both my parents, my children, Amani and Kayla and Autumn. For every struggle that I go through, I am thankful for. I'm even thankful for the struggles, which have made me who I am today. The progress continues. The journey continues. I'm thankful for every single Takeover Legend community member up in this bitch. I don't know if I'm supposed to be cursing when I'm being thankful, but I'm thankful for cursing. I'm thankful. I'm thankful for all y'all. I'm thankful for all y'all waking up every single morning to rock out with us. Thank you. You'll never know how many rough times. I'll tell you a million times, and I'll tell you a million more how many rough times y'all got me through just by getting on here and rocking out with y'all. I am thankful for his mercies every day.
Mercies.
Every day. Yes, it is. That will forever be your name. I don't know what I missed something. I'm sorry. I'm trying to get through the comments. Good morning. Ashabu says, I am so thankful for a wonderful career where I can get to do what I absolutely love, helping people to look and feel better about themselves. All the wonderful young minds that I was able to educate. Jay Black is in the building. Jay Black, we're doing our Thankful
Black,
Thursdays.
black.
Jay Black.
Okay. Thankful.
Ms. Clark, hallelujah. New mercies every day. Yes, absolutely. Who else we got? Thankful that I can still hear God speak to me. Cousin
Oh,
Ed.
word.
He's never taken his hand off of me. I am beyond grateful and thankful for his presence and protection in my life. Let's go. Let's go. I should be playing the music when I do this. Amen, amen, amen. Amen, amen, amen. Ain't nobody getting fired up in this church. I ain't firing nobody. I promise.
Defiant. We gonna do the good mornings. You gonna be defiant.
You gonna be defiant. We trying to do the good mornings.
Hellfire. I'm convicting you to hell.
Yes, the Lord has been so good and loving. Jay Black said, I was about to read that. Jay Black, I was about to read.
Oh, my bad. I'm telling you.
Oh, you be defiant. Jay be defiant.
All right, there you go. There you go.
Gotta
There
read
you
it.
go.
You get us on fire, Jay. You gonna get us on.
Lord has been so good, loving me, guiding me, covering me, forgiving me, and providing for me, saving me. So grateful. Go ahead, Oz. Amen, amen, amen.
Amen.
Amen,
Everybody
amen,
thankful.
amen. Amen, amen, amen.
Afro Queen, she's thankful. She's thankful.
Good morning,
Everybody's
Afro
thankful.
Queen. All right, we got things to do, so let's get to this. We got Amani. Here's the thing today. She comes on. I watched.
Oh, it's her birthday. It's her birthday, Mike.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
Don't sound good.
Happy
Don't sound good.
birthday.
Don't sound bad, actually. It's the thought that counts. Y'all sound horrible.
Feel the love. You feel the love in the voices because you know we appreciate you, Afro Queen. I'm sure other people appreciate you. I'm sure the world appreciates you. But if you don't feel appreciated, you know you always got appreciation right here in these squares right here.
Another Leo.
Sean J. Black, Dr. Aaron Smith, Sexy Mo, Steve Chung, Amani, Kamari. We got Kamari on today. I sent her the
Okay.
link.
All right.
We got Kamari on today. And I'm going to try something new today. I'm going to play a clip. And all I'm going to ask you is, do you agree or disagree? We're not going to get into a full debate about this because we've talked about this a lot. We're just going to do this because I took Dr. Aaron Smith's suggestion. He made a suggestion that these clips that we're playing, we need to reach out and try and get these folks on the show. So the first person, I used the cheat code because I know this person. So I'm trying to get him on the show. He made a TikTok. I'm going to play it later on the show. You tell me agree or disagree, and then I'm going to try and reach out and get him on the show for tomorrow. Okay? I'm already in conversation.
It's tough with the one-word answers, though. It's tough to just say yes or no.
If you can't do the one-word answer, understand.
Disagree.
I'm not engaging. I'll read you. I'm not engaging.
Morning, KT.
There will be no engagement.
Shelly,
Now,
good
Jay
morning.
Black feelers can't control themselves. Then they can't control themselves. If they don't
Miss
have
Parker.
the self-discipline to save this till tomorrow.
So there you go. Here you go.
If they allow their emotional inhibition, emotional immaturity to take over.
I'm stoic. I'm just.
What did she say? She said, good morning, good job this morning. What was the good job?
KT said, good morning, Mike. Good job, Mike.
Good morning. I played a clip earlier. I'm gonna play that clip again to what America's really what the powers that be are nervous about. And we're gonna do another thing. What is the term that you always use, the phrase that's been used before? My enemy's enemy.
Yeah, the enemy of my enemy is my friend.
The enemy of my enemy is my friend.
What up, Jeanette?
So I got some clips from people that I'm going to speak for everybody, which I shouldn't do. I got some clips from people that we don't like here.
Okay.
Or should I say we don't agree with?
Don't agree. Yeah, I don't
agree.
I don't know them personally.
We don't know them personally. We don't agree with them. I'm going to give you some comments that they have made. Now, these are like the 1% of the people that get under our skin. They have made some comments now that I damn near reposted, but I ain't had time to repost because I ain't want to put the long caption on the preface that I don't fuck with them. I should have just put that to explain because people would be like, why are you posting them? But hey, I got some clips. I also in the and I'm gonna try and remember all this. In light of Jay Black giving us the Verizon hack,
Mm-hmm.
there's a story about another hack, but there were consequences for the hack.
So we got. Is it worth it? Is it not? Okay.
Is it,
we'll talk
is it
about
worth it?
Mm.
What would you do? Get up on this hack. So Jay Black, how was your night? How's
Yeah, I should say, what are you thankful for, Doc? Me and you. Oh, my night was good. I'm thankful that me and Lady Q went out last night, had a little date night, and
Nice.
I left my phone in the car. I was intentional.
Good.
She wanted to keep her phone with her time. We got kids, emergency, somebody, emergency.
But she got to keep it off the table.
But yeah, she left it on the seat and she didn't touch it until I told her I needed to take a picture of my burger because it was whack and I had to complain. Then I was like, yeah, I need my phone. I need to take a picture because this is some bull crap. But no, we went had a little date night and then
is that your standard to find something to complain about when you go out to eat?
No, it be finding me. It don't be me. I don't be looking for trouble.
I was taught to be careful sending your food back. I used to work in
and that's exactly what I did. The dude told me I tell you. I said, no, why you gotta take it back? Why can't you just bring some extra bacon out on the plate? Like, don't.
Yeah, I didn't see some things.
This was all because you didn't get enough bacon?
Dog, oh God, I wish Lady Q was up because it's on her phone. Dog, it was a bacon burger. It should be the strips of bacon. It was a little piece in the middle of that was it. One little piece of bacon. No, I supposed to have three.
God is trying to help your stubborn ass. God is literally trying to help you from yourself. God is literally trying to free your arteries right now. And Jay's like, nah.
Right now. And Lady Q, if you up, send me
I
a picture.
believe you. I believe you. But you do know it's time to stop eating the goddamn bacon, Jay.
No, I paid for a bacon cheeseburger. I should get what I paid for.
No. You're skipping over this point. It's time for you to stop eating the goddamn bacon.
He said you're blocking your blessings and your arteries.
Golly, this man is gonna be DJ Stint in a few years. Like, dude, I don't wish that.
I was thankful we had a good night out and we talked. That was the moral.
That was good. What y'all talk about?
What did we talk about?
He wasn't remember. He wasn't intentional.
You supposed to remember what you talk about?
It was good, though. The day was good. The day was good. The day was good. Y'all was talking.
It was good. Don't worry. It was good.
No, he go like, yeah, Mike.
Hey.
Quality.
You try to mess something up. No, you try to mess something up, Mike.
I bet you Lady Q remember. I bet you Lady Q. What y'all talking about?
No. Stop. Q&A with Q and J. Okay.
All right, keep it moving. Let's keep it. You asshole.
No, they had a good day.
Did y'all?
What would you think?
Did y'all talk about? Are y'all gonna let us interview you?
Oh, I told her about that. She was asleep. I said you got to go back and watch the clip yesterday.
She was asleep when you talk. So how you talk to her when she was asleep?
No, when we talked about it yesterday. Okay. She was still asleep.
She was asleep. You trying to put ideas in her head? When you wake up, we go do it.
There's no need for you to answer any of your phone calls from your family. Don't answer any of your phone calls from your.
Don't talk about Snapchat. Don't talk about
Snapchat. I was never on Snapchat.
I can't even say something nice around here.
Quality time is dope, though. That's the quality time.
No, that's amazing. That's why they still married.
Yeah, that's a big deal. To still keep the date.
Look. Look, I tried. I spent quality time with my co-parents after the relationship was over. So I tried. I was late, but I tried.
Mike said, we still.
You gotta make up for the time. You know what I'm saying? For all them dates we didn't do, we gotta hold your hand across the street. Yeah.
Yo, we went on back-to-back dates. We took the girls to New York and then we went to a concert together. We have never done that ever in our lives when we were together.
Having kids and everything. Never found a couple of days to do none of that. That's good.
We went back to back. We draked it. We went back to back.
Never too late.
Oh man, you know how he feel about his baby. I'm trying to tell him. You know how I feel about my alcohol. I'm trying to tell you.
Don't do that. Don't equate me loving bacon,
dude,
as an alcohol with the same level of.
It is the same level.
Come on. And you know it was National Bacon Day yesterday. You know,
I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah. Jeanette sent me that. You know it's National Bacon Day. Happy. She sent me a little text messages.
It's National Death Day.
The industry started that. I'm sure the pork industry was like, I got an idea.
Hey, let's have an industry.
Let's make a holiday. Everybody else got one.
On the first day, diabetes, my true love gave to me.
Yes, Black Love. Black Love. But that was
No,
my
it's
night.
beautiful.
That was my night. Black Love. We hung out.
That's a
With
beautiful
no
thing.
cell phone usage.
Hold
Just
up, though.
talking,
Hey,
talking and
I
eating.
think Mike might be onto something, Jay. I think his comparison might be accurate. I don't know if you want to guess the top cause of death for African Americans in the United States. I'll give you a hint. It ain't alcohol.
Is the food people eat?
Heart disease.
Heart disease.
Number
They don't
one.
mean that. They don't say that is no. That is bacon.
I've been saying for a long time. We've been dying from grease more than guns in our community for a long time. Everybody talk about violence.
Look at the doctor looking it up, googling stuff, trying to back up Mike.
I said the violence is in our mouths and on our plates. We keep talking about violence in our community. More people dying from grease than guns.
I'm gonna tell you, I found a substitute for my vape. I found something else that actually clears your lungs and actually is healthy for your lungs. And it doesn't have the nicotine, but it's still the same activity, which is basically what this is. This if I don't do it, it's just an activity. It's I forget what it's called, fixation that you have.
Yeah, but you're breathing too. Breathing relaxes people. Breathing
Yeah.
deep and all that relaxes people. Focusing on your breathing.
Jay Black, if you pay for the bacon, then you get.
I'm
sure they brought the bacon. There's no need to take it.
They tried to take it away, and I said, "No, you're not taking my
Right.
burger and stuff back." I said, "No,
So
why can't you bring it up?" And lady goes, "Why you always gotta be difficult?" I'm not being difficult. I
No,
don't
you
want
are,
them taking my plate back.
It ain't a magic trick. Like, let me just
Well,
take
then-
this.
So why do you need to take the whole plate to bring me to put more bacon on my burger?
They
Like,
bring,
why do you need that?
but I'm sure when you said, "Can you just bring the bacon?" They brought the bacon, right?
Yeah, they did in a cup.
Okay, so what do you?
It was a whole heap of bacon too. They gave me a whole lot.
A whole
They
lot of
did.
bacon. And the fact of the matter is, if they wanted to do something to it, they could have done something to the bacon that they brought out.
Yeah, but I didn't want you. You don't need to take the whole burger and fries and all that back just to put.
So they
more
brought the
bacon in.
bacon. They were like, "Oh, I'll bring you some
paid
more
for it.
bacon."
I paid
In the top 5 is stroke, diabetes, cancer, and heart disease. That's
For
in the
black
top
folk.
5. Yeah,
So
for black
heart-
people.
food.
That's a lot of diet influence stuff going on. Because stroke, with all that extra salt and all that diabetes with the sugar.
I got the bacon off the floor when it came back. Jesus.
No, they ain't taking no bacon on. They ain't
Heart
doing that.
disease.
Yeah, you put the same
Kansas,
thing. Yep, we
yeah.
just said the same
Look at
thing.
Trendsetter Research Department.
We doing the same Googling. We doing the same
And
Googling.
Trent said, "I think somebody's taking your job." I don't know. Nah, but we appreciate it.
But the other one is unintended injury. So it ain't even gun violence and all the stuff people would think. It's not even drugs. The other one is the third one is unintentional injuries. Like,
Coke, I got a joke for that, but I don't want to be offended.
Coco's stupid. I stopped
I
eating
stopped
bacon
eating
when I
bacon once I became a cop. Yeah, because why would you eat something that you are, a pig? No, I'm playing.
it was too easy. I got nervous when I saw the comment. I said, is he trolling?
I'm just kidding.
You are what you eat? Is that? I said, what are we doing this morning?
Did you tip him? I thought about not tipping Jeanette, but the fact that because they resisted a little bit, but then they made it up and gave me. But I did. I still tipped. I did. I was
In this
like,
economy, I don't want nobody going over the edge and snapping. I'll give you a couple of dollars just to not snap today.
Yeah, but I thought that because what I said, would you be happy with this bacon? I asked him. He said, no, I wouldn't be happy if that was my sin. I said, so what we gonna do about it, my man? I was like, what we gonna do? As one strip.
Why are you always trying to talk down to people, dog?
I didn't talk down. I said, yo, this is crazy. That's the wisdom bacon.
How about this? How about, sir? I don't have enough bacon. I don't have any bacon. Can you bring me some more bacon? And he'd bring it. Why do you have to try and run people?
No, I wanted him to put himself in my situation.
Why? It's just he didn't make the burger.
But I needed him to go back to the cook, the chef, or whoever, and be like,
yo,
y'all
can't you say, can I get some more bacon?
Lady Q, send me the picture. Well, if you see this burger,
Dude,
you're gonna be like, this is some disrespectful ish.
It has nothing to do with disrespect. He didn't make the burger.
He's a messenger.
Goodness God.
But if you were the server and you coming out and you see that, no, he ordered bacon, ain't no bacon on here.
I need an analogy. I need you to go. What would you do? How would you?
My man.
I said Playboy. I hit him with the
But
Playboy.
I was about to say, only thing missing was boss or champ or big man.
What is it about you people when you become empowered that y'all egos explode to the point where y'all think y'all need to serve? Yeah, y'all need to, that's what it is. Y'all need to serve lifetime lessons on something that he had nothing to do with it. This is what I would have done. Hey, I don't have any bacon on. I have a little bit of bacon. Can I get some extra bacon? And they would be like, sure, be right back. You want to do a whole tapping show?
Would
to
you
be
My
like,
man.
with this? My man.
Hey,
Hey,
boy.
big man. Hey,
Would
yo,
you be
boss.
happy with this?
Hey, Chief. Hey, yo, Chief.
Yo, Chief, yeah.
You might not disrespect you when they call you boss.
How would you be satisfied with this bacon?
Jeanette,
right
my
here? If you got
sister
the
said,
burger?
"Okay, I'm proud of you for standing up for yourself, bro." Exactly.
It's not-
Exactly.
you don't have to stand up for yourself for
You could
somebody.
have done it without, yeah.
Hold on. He didn't do anything intentional.
Lady Q.
This is what kills me.
I'll be back. I want you to see this picture. You
Hey,
keep
the
talking.
picture doesn't matter.
No, it does matter.
No, it
because
doesn't.
It adds the context to the
Hey,
bullshit.
did he make the burger?
No, but he brought it to me.
He didn't
He
make
saw
the
what
burger.
he brought to me.
No,
he saw he couldn't
this
see no
man
bacon.
The man is he's taking orders from multiple tables. He gives them the responsibility to make the burger. He grabs the burger. He brings the burger as fast as possible to your table. You then look at the burger and you go, oh, there's not enough bacon. All you have to do is say, yo, there's not enough bacon here. Can I get some extra bacon? He goes, okay. He gets the bacon. No, you want to flex.
Now,
and you
say if
wanna
he
give
said
him-
to you, yeah, we can, but you're going to have to charge you for extra bacon. You the type to be like, okay, I'll pay for
No,
it.
then we're like, why would I charge for extra bacon? And we'll have a dialogue because I ordered a bacon sandwich, a hamburger. But you flexed on him for no reason.
I didn't flex. I just wanted him to put himself in
No,
my
you
situation.
did a
I
whole
needed him to
analogy
feel
like
the
he's your
empathy.
son. Would you be happy with this burger?
He admitted, but he said no. He said no. If it was me, I wouldn't be
You
happy.
treated like Theo and Bill Cosby with the Monopoly money. Let me teach you something. Now, if you had this burger, would you be satisfied with
I
this?
be snapping on people at the UPS mail store. That's why I be hitting them with the sarcasm, with the whole
People,
thing.
speak up for yourselves, people.
How
Anybody
much? How much would you pay for this burger?
Speak up for yourself.
That people be like, oh my God, it costs that much to send it to Alaska? Yes, it does. This is ridiculous. I don't make the prices.
I know.
Oh, I know you don't make the prices. I know. Yeah, I don't control the prices. All I can do is actually execute this. So would you like to do it?
I'm gonna show you this
Right.
picture at some point. If it ain't today, it's tomorrow. I'm gonna make sure y'all see this picture.
It's
But
how
the
you
disrespect-
ask is
and I
extra.
think y'all
Jeanette.
will feel
always trying to
violated.
make somebody. Y'all always feel like y'all being disrespected all the time when you know the person had nothing to do with making the damn burger.
Would you be happy?
Your job as a server is you're representing your client at that point. You're
Oh,
trying to get the best tip possible. You're holding your people like it's a different mentality. Once I'm
Dude.
I'm your vest. I'm your plug.
This is not about the server. This is the server gave you the damn bacon.
No, my first reaction, he didn't jump right in. I had to put him in the analogy. I had to.
No, you didn't. All you had to do is say, I need extra bacon.
I was supposed to say, yo, this is crazy. He should have said, oh yeah, you're right. Let me take it. Let me look into this. He was waiting for me like, well, you good with it? Or what?
This is
Like,
what
he
I
wanted to
mean.
see if I was going to be good with it.
This is what I mean. When people get in the place of power, they want people to be subservient to them when they didn't even make the mistake.
Lady Q, wake up and send me this damn picture.
It doesn't matter about the picture, dog. It
I think
matters.
that would change your perspective.
No, if there was this much bacon, I would still know that man had nothing to do with putting this much bacon. And that man or woman, I would say, can I get some extra bacon? Because it's just a little bit of bacon in there. That's it.
Just a little bit.
Ash, I want the
Just a
picture,
little bit.
Ash. I'm gonna get it. We're gonna pay it out. I know we got a lot to go over today, but I'm gonna make sure y'all see this picture of this burger and how they try to
But once
disrespect
again,
me.
you're denying exactly what you want to deny with the waiter. I'm telling you, I don't care how much bacon is in it.
But you should care, Mike.
No, I
because that you're not going to bring somebody something.
The only way I should care is if they give me a problem getting the bacon that I feel I deserve. That's the only time. That's the only time that I would feel some type of way. If they gave me a problem getting bacon, then I'd give them the analogy. Would you take this burger if you paid for a bacon burger? Then I would do that.
You trying to get married? Do you take this burger? Just be a lawful way. Not without bacon. Not without bacon. I can't propose without bacon.
All right, we done. Oh, yeah, and they wanted to doc. What are you thankful for, real quick, before we go? For Mike, you thankful?
Oh, you know what I'm thankful for? I'm thankful for not having a job. I just realized. No. I get unemployment. I'm okay. You know what I'm saying? Annuities on the way. All that's fine. I'm just saying sometimes you're so attached to the matrix that you fight to stay in it. You know, a lot of times when people, even with automation, you hear people talk about computers. They're like, they're going to take our jobs. And it's like, yo, fight for a universal basic income. Don't fight to remain in with a supervisor or, in bondage. Like, so now that I remember I got an email that said my supervisor, and I had to laugh. I said, wow, for the first time in a couple of decades, nobody's over me. I like not having a supervisor. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna fight to keep this situation going to not have a supervisor. Then I realized that I'm still in school. I was like, yo, I remember that movie Rodney Dangerfield, Back to School, where the old man went back to school. I said, yo, you got a chance to relive college and not even be working. I said, just enjoy yourself. Get your degree, enjoy your time on campus, get grades that you didn't get when you were too busy partying, and live your best life. Look forward to the first day of school. Got my outfit laid out.
Uncle John, yeah, that's dope. And I realize it, and Fearless, trust me, that is something major when you get out the matrix and you realize you've been on point and you've been going to this job and you've been breaking your neck and worried and having anxiety about it. And when you get free, boy, if you can stay free, it's amazing. On the flip side, there's a YouTube channel that has a great video where he helps people in the community. Yes, at Uncle John Show is dope. I watch him. I haven't watched the YouTube. I see his clips on whatchamacallit, on Instagram and TikTok. Very dope. Real quick, we'll get to this. This is gonna be a real quick one. I just want to put this out there, and this right here, nothing like being free. I just want to put this clip on here. This is the rumor that's going on. Everyone warned him. Travis Hunter's wife just filed for a divorce. Is demanding $40 million. We don't know. We can't substantiate that.
I mean, we know what's eventually gonna happen. We know they're not together for life. We know that.
Even if it ain't true, you're running with it. Even if it ain't true.
No. I'm just gonna say this. The fact that they got married in Tennessee, where the laws are, it doesn't even matter how long you've been married. They had no connection to Tennessee. They had no family in Tennessee, and they got married there. And this is a alleged story that alimony and all that stuff, it doesn't matter. You don't have to be married for a certain amount of time. That's all I'm saying. And I'm gonna say this one point, and I said this when this happened. I'm just going to say this, and we'll move on. Do not come to me. I don't want to see any posts talking about how fucked up a woman this woman is. I don't want to hear any posts bashing her. I don't want to hear any, see that stupid this, that stupid that. He had everything laid in front of him. The whole country,
the whole
world told you.
This ain't it.
So guess what? When she goes to court, you know what I'm gonna say? Run them pockets.
So neither one of them from Tennessee. So why did they pick Tennessee to get married?
Nobody has any idea.
Well, her brother's the one that arranged everything. So her brother is the handler. He's probably the one that researched.
Looked up Tennessee laws.
Yeah.
And now
with ChatGPT, what's the best laws? What's the best state to get a divorce? And they'll tell you all the reasons. It's like yesterday with the Bible. They'll break it down to you. You don't got to be smart no more. You got to know what the prompts to put in.
Wow.
And you could be an expert.
I don't want to hear any negative thing about that girl. He married her even after he saw the videos. He married her even after he dropped her off at a club and he waited in the car for her to finish partying. He did that. This is not her. This has nothing to do with her. And I got a funny feeling that he had to marry. This is all alleged. This is my little spin on it. Then we're going to move on. I have a funny feeling his agent said to marry her to make certain rumors go away when he's going into the NFL.
Oh, what you mean, Mike? The bunny hopping? What are you talking about, Mike? But did you hear what the black girl said? You know that Tasha K's daughter went to school with Travis Hunter. Tasha K, the popular gossip journalist.
Oh, boy.
She said her daughter went to school with him. She said her daughter said, Mom, he never liked black girls. That's all he ever wanted. Mm-hmm. So then Tasha K even followed up and pushed back to the daughter and said, did y'all like him? The daughter was like, it's a new day, Mom. We look at people because of their auras and their chakras. And she went all millennial new age on her, like, we don't even care about appearances. You know how they are with identity and all that, the fluidity. She was like, no, it wasn't even like that. He always wanted somebody that wasn't black and mixed. So all these self-hating Negroes that get what they deserve, I think you're onto something, Mike. Because we often in our community fight for people who don't even like the community or like themselves. So if you don't like black people and you don't got no respect or love for black women and you will never want to date or be around nobody who looks like your mom or your sister, then at some point it's like, you know what? You got what you got. But it's a shame because a lot of times what they get is unalived. A lot of black women dating these white men, there's a propensity for...
So let's get to it. They're gonna bring Kamari, the Financial Rebel, on in here. Kamari, hold up.
Let's get that intro popping.
Yeah, let's get the intro.
Get that trendsetter intro here. Dun, 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 dun,
Wake up. It's Thursday time to get your finances together with the Finance Rebel. Let's go.
Ain't no stopping us. Ain't no stopping us.
All right.
Good morning.
What up, Kamar?
How y'all doing?
All right, so I got some people that we despise. I shouldn't say that we don't agree with. They're people that trigger us. But for some reason, these people that trigger us have seemed to now start saying things that I'm like, oh, you saying that now? Huh. These two women may be the two women that trigger me the most, that I scroll past their any clips now. Because I don't even want them to hit me with that type of energy. But this Israel thing and this connection to Israel with this country has seemed to spark something that I shouldn't say caught me off guard, but I don't know how else to say it. Other than it caught me off guard. Like I didn't know it was gonna gather people up against their leader. So here are the two top hitters that get under my
Marjorie,
skin.
I have to tell you, I don't like it because
you can burn any flag in the United States of America, including our own American flag, except you can't burn the Israeli flag in America.
Who said that?
Judge McFadden.
In what context?
In his court. It just happened.
Well, that's not going to be upheld.
Shouldn't be.
That's a violation of the First Amendment, blatant, and it will be struck down as soon as it goes up on appeal. What a ridiculous notion. Look, I have a lot of very, very close friends who are Jewish, who are very big supporters of Israel. And some faction of them will say like, well, why would you platform an MTG? She's definitely gone anti-Israel. And I don't care whether you're anti-Israel or not. Any anti-Israel people are welcome here. Of course. You're allowed to have that view. We're just getting to a place now. The more you tell me I can't talk to somebody or about something, the more I'm guaranteed going to do it. No one owns me. And I don't like it, Marjorie. I have to tell you, I don't like it because this is America. You're allowed to have your view. Israel's not America.
So this Israel thing has got them coming at every politician, which is weird. I was like, wow. I said, wow, you guys don't like that. But there was one comment she made that right here, I want to get to it, and I want to stop it when she said
somebody or about something, the more I'm guaranteed going to do it. No one owns me.
The hypothetical thought of somebody owning you pisses you off. Just the thought. Just a glimpse of somebody acting like they own you pisses you off. It's not even happening. But just the actual inclination that somebody owns you gets you on fire. That is ironic to me. That one thing right there is like, wow. What? Nobody owns me? Damn, I don't wonder why y'all want to change museums. Yeah, no wonder why you want to take down, you want to put back Confederate statues up and try. What the fuck? But my point in this was what me and our Fearless and Kamar, we had a spirited debate. I like the fact that they're going at this Israel situation. Y'all want to go? Hey, I was damn near ready to repost it. I was damn near ready to go go ahead. If this is what it takes, I don't like you. I don't agree with most of your views and opinions, but have at it. If y'all want to expose what's going on and the fact that we can't burn one flag and the fact that actual politicians will actually say, a senator actually said, we are the greatest country in the world next to Israel. If that ain't some weirdo shit, I don't know what is. I don't know what is. So if they, and listen, I applauded when I heard Candace Owens is catching that lawsuit. Hey, I giggled. But if Candace Owens wants to she wants to try and burn down the throne now, go have at it. Go get them all. And then the one person who came on, now this one is the number one. And Dr. Aaron Smith, you sent me this. This guy got under your skin, Mr. Nick Fuentes.
Oh yeah.
God.
And my knicker.
And this man right here, when I tell you when he got under Dr. Aaron Smith's skin, when Candace Owens let him say that there was no language, there were no
words.
There were no words, right? But hey, if you got receipts and you want to burn down the establishment, go ahead, Nick. Take it away, Nick.
We love you.
The FBI informant and CIA contractor
Elon Musk, the defense contractor and PayPal mafia member with Peter Thiel, close confidant of David Sachs, and J.D. Vance, who brokered the David Sachs fundraiser with Silicon Valley and Trump, mentored by Peter Thiel, mentored by David Frum, who worked for Bill Kristol with Tucker Carlson. Thiel, Musk, and Tucker lobbied Trump to pick Vance, and they said, if you don't, the CIA will kill you. Who's the CIA? Who does the CIA, NSA, FBI, DHS, who do they all contract with? Palantir, founded by Peter Thiel and Alex Karp and Joe Lonsdale, Israel First Jews that after October 7th flew their board to Israel and provided them with facial recognition technology to murder Palestinians. J.D. Vance, who upon becoming the VP nominee in his first interview said, we're going to bomb Iran, who went to the Quincy Institute and said, we need a pro-Israel spin on America first. Tucker, who interviewed Vance 46 times on his show, Vance hired his son. Vance's Rockbridge Network was the spawning point of 1789 Capital, founded by Rebecca Mercer and Claremontster Chris Buskirk, which gave Tucker $15 million. Rebecca Mercer funded Steve Bannon at Breitbart that spawned Milo Yiannopoulos' career. And Rebecca Mercer hand-selected George Farmer, Candace Owens' husband, to run Parler in 2021. This is why they want me dead.
If you can't follow all that, and unfortunately, I think 70% I can follow, I'm just going to tell you what he just did. He connected dots with everybody. Now, whether you want to call it conspiracy theory or not, that's up to you. But he connected dots to, hey, girl, what up, Ashley? Connected dots to everybody.
Billy, what up?
Once again, I don't agree with these people most of the time.
Okay,
but if you want to let the fireworks go and you want to be a thorn in the side of exposing, go ahead. Risk your life. Do it. Just make it happen. It's a weird world we're living in where your enemy will then fight your fight. And you didn't even know they were going to fight your fight. But this is what's going on. This is how upside down this world is now. I don't know who's our ally, who's our enemy. I have no idea. I didn't know Snoop Dogg was going to do the after party for Trump. I have no idea. Who knows?
It's shizzle, man.
But that was your man. That was your man, Fearless, and you sent that clip.
And the other one, he talked about Candace Owens' husband getting that appointment. He tied her into it too. That was a heavy one. So, but yeah, I said we are the most infiltrated and surveyed population, and ironically, we just might be the only ones with no counterintelligence. And I think we only have 1 or 2 think tanks in the whole United States. So the things that I was talking about last time, we do need to start doing some of that. There's somebody infiltrating you and putting agents on you and spying on you and doing psychological profiles on you. And then he said things like the Quincy Institute, and you don't know what that is, or the Rockbridge Network, and you don't know what that is. The Rockbridge Network was founded by J.D. Vance. Like, you need to know these things because there's billions and millions, and there's laws and legislation, and there's lobbying, and they're doing this whole network of. And in the meantime, they're doing facial recognition on you, spying on you. Palantir's getting all these made. Like, we need to spy on them the same way they spy on us. Any military engagement deals with spying and counterintelligence and espionage. We don't know who people are or what they're doing. We have no counterintelligence and no protections for our community. That's why people can just walk in our community with a vest on like they're doing the work and sit in a van. Or walk in our corner store and we don't know who's who. The worst we think is maybe he's a cop. Come on, bro. We got to get the emotionality out of these analyses because we are losing. They have weapons that target people biologically based on ethnic and racial identity. They're working on that. And Israel is one of the foremost people working on ethnic biological warfare that targets certain populations that they say already is in existence. Meaning they can drop a bomb that only hurts certain people. They can do things that are releasing the atmosphere. Like, we got to catch up. When people say, I don't like them, I was like, I can't do it. I got to keep it moving away from the people. Different frequency, different level. I don't care who you like.
So we're gonna let retired ready to go. Great morning, retired, ready to. Okay, retired. All right. Great morning, right back at you. So let's lighten things up. I just wanted to get that because you had sent me that, so I wanted to address that, and I saw some things that coincide with it. Let me get to some simple stuff. There are people who will get you hurt in this world and may not mean to, but some of y'all need to shut up because y'all will get somebody hurt. The rapper 21 Savage was in a hotel room chilling.
Minding my business.
Minding his business. Just minding his business. And there are two young ladies who you have to listen closely in the background who don't like the fact that he's chilling. No. They would like him to venture out and explore New York City because there's so much to do. And I'm just gonna show you the clip real quick. It interests me. So
it is what it is. You can do this though. It's okay. You can do this.
This is very relaxing. Look, show my view.
It is very relaxing. You do have a nice view.
But there's so much in that city that you can explore. You see that city?
Like what?
Right here. I'm just through.
Play it again
I'm through. It is what it is. You can do this though. It's okay. You can do this.
This is very relaxing. Look, show my view.
It is very relaxing. You do have a nice view.
But there's so much in that city that you can explore. You see that city?
Listen, people, I hate to be dramatic. There's a lot of New York City you can explore if you're Michael Sean, Jay Black, Kamari, and Dr. Aaron Smith. Exploring stuff in New York City when you're 21 Savage is a little bit different.
A lot different.
Yeah, what you exploring?
And exploring at nighttime. Exploring at nighttime. You might want to explore during the day.
Nothing out there. The old folks used to say it at certain hours, the devil's hours. Nothing out there.
I ain't never seen a person engage with a rapper and want him to run the streets. Cause y'all ain't talking about. Y'all not talking about exploring no damn museums. 21 Savage has experienced a few losses in his life. I think 21 Savage is sitting in a hotel room with a great view and enjoying. Y'all want to run the streets.
He almost lost his citizenship privileges. He almost got banned from the country. Remember that? They were about to deport him and all that.
Yep.
So he happy to be in New York. He's like, I'm in New York City.
He signed an epic record, so he's probably been in New York more times than me and
that part too.
Mike have been.
He's been famous for like 10 years now. Why does he need to be happy about exploring New York? Like, that's crazy. He's been overseas all over the place. Like, why?
Because they can't get into places without him. They can't run the streets without him. They need his money.
I wasn't gonna say.
That's what it is.
They
want the free bottle service.
They want that 2K coupon. They can't go out without their coupon.
And don't get it effed up. Listen, man. Listen, I know what's in the styrofoam cup.
It's okay. You can do
I was thinking that.
I know what's in the styrofoam
double cup too. You look like
it is very relaxing. You do have a nice view.
But there's so much in that city that you can explore.
I've been here, like Kamari said, explore. I've explored every nook and cranny of this city. Explore these nuts.
21 Groupon. They want to go to 21 clubs. 21. How old you got to be? 21. Are we in for free? 21. He with me? 21.
And he go, Asha. It could be a setup. They could be setting him up.
It could be a straight setup.
Come explore the back alley behind the club.
Come explore so we can start hitting these text messages saying we on our way to so
We on our way.
Oh yeah, just you got my location. You already know. And
what's the Pop Smoke?
And everybody else will be like, "Oh, that's paranoia." That ain't paranoia. That's a rapper's life.
But I believe that was just done for social media purposes. I don't think there was any.
Yeah, and why is the camera on? That's a good point, though. Why, if you want me to explore, why does the world need to know that that you want me to explore?
Yeah. They did that just to show the view that they're above everybody else and they're chilling.
See, I think you get too much credit. I think they wanted to expose and try and prove their point because everybody thinks they can prove their point now by recording something. But look how stupid this is. Look, we're gonna sit in a hotel with a nice view in New York City, and not knowing that your idiot ass. Anybody who knows he's exactly where he needs to be in New York City when that sun goes down.
At peace.
Unless he's getting paid. Unless he's getting some money, and if he was getting some money, you two probably wouldn't even be with him. The question is, why are there two chicks? The round of applause I give to him is why there are two chicks in that room.
Hey.
In a past life, I'd give you a round of applause. In a past life, I'll give you a round of applause.
Going on.
I ain't gonna try to.
He was under the covers too.
Leave it alone.
He was under the covers. He was like, what we gonna explore? How about you come explore what's under this cover?
I'm just through. I'm through. It is what it is. You can do this though. It's okay. You can do this.
This is very relaxing. Look, show my view.
It is very relaxing. You do have a nice view.
But there's so much in that city that you can explore. You see that city?
That Atlanta accent is coming through loud and clear. So he took a couple homegirls on a trip, and they chilling.
All right, so Kamari, yesterday, Jay Black gave us a hack. He gave us a Verizon hack, where he gave us some steps that you could do that can lower your bill.
$20 per line.
$20 per line, which anybody who's got 5 phones knows that $20 per line will come in handy.
Yes, it will. I need to switch then. I'm on the wrong carrier.
Well, and you know they're gonna only have that hack, but somebody else had a hack. Target had a hack. There was a hack that Target, if Target already ain't going through enough with people retiring, resigning from their positions after losing $2 billion, this is the hack. So my question, y'all, is what would you do in this? Would you have taken a hack? That's the first question. Would you have implemented the hack? Hypothetically, if we were grimy like that, if we had the double cup styrofoam going on, and we had 2 women in the hotel room.
I'll let you know. I'm good with it. Let me see this.
But this is not only the hack, but this is the results of the hack. So, all right. Here we go. Y'all tell me what you think and see where this is gonna
cut.
Would you have done this? Okay, 700 employees at this Target facility located in Chicago were terminated because they allegedly had used this loophole for a healthcare medical loan that Target gives you. Y'all, they got Target for over $1 million. Let me let you hear exactly what it was.
The error allowed employees to take out loans for $3,000 and pay back just $50 to have the balance erased.
That's right. So you get the loan for $3,000 to pay a healthcare cost, right? Healthcare expense. You make a $50 payment, your first payment, and for some reason the system automatically zeroes out the balance and you are good. Okay. Now, what happened was the first person found this out and he went and told everybody and he charged them $200 to $300. And he will show them how to do it. So he made out, because it's over 700 people that did it. So think about how much money he got. Now, Target is not saying whether they're going to press criminal charges against all 700 people or the ringleader, who, if my math is correct, he got about $140,000 at least, okay? But what they are saying is that following an internal investigation, we have terminated team members found in violation of our company's code of ethics.
And I just want to ask this. I just want to ask this.
You know, we got an employee that works there, but go ahead.
Yeah. If you give me a hack and the hack works, is that illegal? If your computer system is allowing me to do something?
If you're taking money for it, I think it's illegal. I don't think you can take money.
The ringleader guy might have an issue.
Yeah, you can't take money to show people how to do. Like, I can't say, yo, I'm gonna save you $60, but I need y'all to all give me 10. So really, you're gonna be saving 50. Like, it's a good hustle. I get it, but not in the corporate America. Nah.
I think the biggest mistake here is who admitted to paying him.
People who got in trouble and need somebody to roll over on.
Oh, they start putting quick.
My thing is,
Mike told me how to do it. He told me, and then I paid him.
Yeah,
how did you figure this out? They
this
run
is where less is more. You just go, I filed a medical claim, and I made a payment. If you make a
HR call and your job's on the line, you
no. First of all, but they lost their job anyway. So my thing is, all you have to do is say, I made the payment.
But at that time, you don't know you lost your job because they're investigating. So you still got a job and they're asking you questions.
That's the first thing I'm saying. I made the payment.
But you know you borrowed $3,000 and
you can't prove, but you can't. But if the balance was erased, I can't pay if I want to.
Well, who did you tell? You knew it was wrong. It's like the bank giving you extra money. They go
less is more. See, that's why you're answering questions without a lawyer.
I'm about to say, I started nodding like, stop talking. Stop explaining.
But it's your job. People not losing their career and their salary over a little funky little $2,500, well, $3,000, whatever that was.
I do not recall.
That ain't worth it. It ain't worth it.
The first thing I'm saying is, what happened? They go, your balance got to raise. Yeah, but I made a payment.
No, I didn't do it.
Stacy, I need to know, Stacy. You work at Target, Stacy.
There are not 701 building. He must have been a district leader. He must have been because they all had health care. So it couldn't have been everybody.
You jeopardizing your livelihood. I get doing the loan and making it back. You pay me like, hey, well, y'all still ready for it. I know I owe y'all. I went away. Well, I ain't bring it up. Like, I get that. But is a ring, that's a bit much. Now
I'm surprised Jay is advocating for being an upstanding citizen today.
Not when your career, because that pays your families, your mortgages, your car notes, your rent. Like, it's certain things I don't play with. And that's your main employment. Where your main salary is coming from.
Now he doesn't. Now he doesn't.
Oh, now I does. Oh, as a young man.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
No. As a man in your 30s, now he does.
Yeah, Cypher got me fired, hooking him up. Yeah. So I know when I was younger, I used to do dumb stuff then. I did.
And you was making a lot of money when you were doing
I was, because I thought I was untouchable. I thought
now.
Y'all had me at Summer Jam outside scalping freaking tickets outside Summer Jam. Like,
facts on facts.
The infamous Summer Jam with
dog, New York City
Mobby on
Summer
screen.
Jam. I'm outside scalping tickets and freaking
Allegedly.
Let me stop. We're talking too much. Oh, here goes Stacy right here. Stacy works at Target, y'all. We got a plug.
Stacy works at Target.
We got a plug. Let me see what's going on.
Hey y'all.
Monkey outside. What's up?
Hey, so Target don't, you ain't getting, and there's not nobody that's coming in there saying, oh, you could do this, you could get this kind of money. The people in them buildings, they don't even know. It had to be some type of district person. I go around Target and ask people, well, what about this? What about the employees? Don't know nothing. So it was a district. It was a district person that was going around telling people how to get over.
Would you take the $3,000 loan?
Yeah. Yup, real quick. What? I wish I would have known that shit. What? Yup, I wouldn't have got in trouble. And plus, the guy telling people and stuff like that. Like I said, it couldn't be no, because them people in Target, like. Target don't have no hours. You see the guy got fired or he done stepped down. They don't have no hours. It's so dead in there. It's bad. Target gonna be closing soon. So they try to get their money back from the people that took that loan. I would have took that loan. Yeah. I'm gonna try to find out if it's still available.
I'm about to apply to Target.
Yeah.
How long you got to work before you qualify for the loan?
Child, they cutting people out. They giving you 10 hours a week. How you working 10 hours and the stores are looking a mess in there? Clothes and stuff are all over the floor. It's bad. It's really
like
bad.
Mills in there.
Exactly. It's really bad. But yeah, if I came across that information and I knew, I would have did that. Yep.
Yeah, when Jay Black asked Stacey Mitchell, when Auntie outside, he asked her, would you have taken it? She really wanted to say
you dumbass nigga.
Please, please. With the quickness.
No, but
$3,000. They didn't tell me that at orientation. They didn't say that at orientation.
Stacey, be real. I know we joking, but be real. If you could jeopardize losing your job,
that was Target. It's part time. That was Target work.
Yeah.
I didn't care about what. I would have did that quick and went someplace else. Please, y'all. Now, if at the bank, that was different. No, I did worse at the bank. Yeah, I did worse at the bank.
Allegedly.
I don't work there no more. It's been years and years.
No, they don't want to revisit. I want them to revisit.
Yeah, but the statute of limitations are real.
Oh, how many years is that?
I don't know.
Well, if you gotta ask, then stop it. Don't talk.
Okay, but I'm just saying. So yeah, I would have did that. Real talk. I would have been like, well, I could get $3,000. I gotta give him $50. Give me that.
That's probably like 3 months salary part time at Target.
Right, a part time job, please. I would have went to the mall somewhere for that. Yeah, let me get that, and then I would have left. Yeah.
Truth be told, listen, I'm allegedly. When you run, this is alleged. Back in my day, if you run something and it's a sizable amount of money, ask yourself, can I quit this job right now after I get this off? so I can get out of here because you know it's a pyramid of shifts that you have now and bounce out. You better bounce out. Make sure it's enough money that you can bounce out and hold you down for like 2 months so that you can literally find a new job and just walk out. Don't hang around.
Yeah, you get the point. That's your exit strategy. Get the check and go.
Get the check and be out. Stay quiet. Don't share no
zeros
information.
Out.
Don't
Apply
share.
to Walmart.
Don't share no information. Don't be having a conversation in the break room talking about, did you go to him? Because I made an appointment.
And that's what that, See, but me, I would have did that. I would have told my girls, girl, you seen this?
Yeah. It worked.
Yeah, it worked. I got my money. Yep, I would have did that. Part-time, I would tell all the part-time Christmas help. Look, y'all.
All the people there. The funny thing is, I would, and allegedly I've done this. I act like I don't know it, that people call me a sucker. You're not gonna get involved. I don't know what y'all. I don't know what y'all talking about. And then 3 weeks later,
the sting comes.
Every day we hustling. That's right. Every day we hustling.
And then 3 weeks later, when they call for an emergency inventory, I was already out. I was like,
that's a workplace RICO.
And that's just an excuse for them. They let 700 employees go. Like, really? That was just an excuse to say this is where we can knock off the money to deal.
No, it's your integrity, Stacey. Stop. It's the integrity.
Wait a minute, Jay. You talking about integrity today? Are
yes,
you okay?
At work.
With them people.
Do you have a headache?
Look, Mike.
Integrity.
When it comes to work, and your main salary for your family is a different viewpoint.
The integrity.
Different for your main job. Your main job. That wasn't my main job. That was something.
Yeah, well, you gotta go. If you're gonna do that, what else you going? What else you up to?
I'm so confused.
Let's wait and see.
Let me show you
right now.
Let me show you one of the women's reaction when I have a meeting with Jay Black. We about to run something. We got a plan. He talk about integrity. This is what happens to the woman in the meeting.
Yep.
What did he say?
Integrity? What is it? What you talking about?
Integrity?
Exactly.
$50 and then what about integrity? Who invited this nigga?
Who brought him?
He must be a manager. He must be.
He just here for the bacon, y'all. He
talking like a manager.
He here for the bacon. He here for the bacon.
Yeah. Target got some problems, so y'all just watch out. Target got some major problems. So I'm just holding on, little 4 hours a week, maybe, just holding on till Christmas.
Hey, Miss Parker. Here go Miss Parker. She wants to. Where's Weezy at? She right here.
Now, if they had DE&I,
right,
people wouldn't be doing everything for income. They would have had them a token Uncle Tom. They probably would have ratted everybody out.
Mm-hmm.
If they're so busy not trying to have no black people up the top, the black people down on the field didn't let the word get out till 700 people had already capitalized off the hack. See, they played themselves.
Yep, that's it. That's why I would have did it too. Like, what? They don't want to do, especially if I found out after DEI. What? I'd have told everybody.
So and calling me a sellout. She just called me an uncle. Like,
white man with a tan.
Wow. White man.
You know what, dog? Hey, Jay, I'm going to tell you something.
I'm hurt.
Being called an Uncle Tom is actually a compliment.
Yeah, we talked about that too, yeah.
Being called an Uncle Tom is actually a compliment.
Well, it should be. It should be. Historically.
I mean, factually, he was the one who was trying to save the day. Now, Sambo, that's a different story. But
culturally,
we got to talk about his. Well,
you know what people mean when they say it. When they say it, they're not complimenting you.
They're off base.
Ryan said,
I gave the same speech. I talked about Sambo Uncle Tom.
Say let her cook.
And culturally,
turn your phone to the side. Steve, turn your phone to the side.
What is wrong with that girl? Let her cook. She's creating content. YouTube. At her finest. Yeah, that's Stacey Mitchell's auntie outside, so you can follow her if you want to follow her. Ryan,
he likes the black
queen. What is he talking about? Okay,
I think he's trying to flirt. but she married.
No, I don't do pink.
I'm letting go of the booze.
Letting go of the
Listen, I think
she answered that. She answered that faster than when you asked her she would do the hack, Jay.
Yeah, that was quicker.
I don't do pink, boo.
I think Ryan likes the black wings. Black queens forever, snow bunnies never.
Nobody.
Well, let's see how fast. Let's see how fast we can run them up. We appreciate you joining. Please like and subscribe.
Yeah.
We appreciate, but let's see how long you can hang on because we got a Dr. Umar clip. Let's see how long.
Clip today. You got
hit him with it.
Listen, there's so many floating around out there this week. Oh my God!
This is what I was gonna play for the show anyway, so I'll play it right now. Believe or don't believe? You tell me right now.
I'm gonna have breakfast. Goodbye.
All right, girl.
Diageo Liquor Company, one of the most powerful liquor companies in the world. He sued them and forced them to settle out of court. And he also
do it again. Sorry.
Is in jail because he sued Diageo Liquor Company, one of the most powerful liquor companies in the world. He sued them and forced them to settle out of court. And he also started a Black Force political party. Jay-Z is going through this because Jay-Z also sued a liquor company, if I'm not mistaken, and he's trying to open up a casino in New York City. He'll be the first Black man to ever do it. Michael Jackson died because he didn't want to sell Sony Records back, his ownership of the Beatles music, and he also wanted to buy Marvel Comics. He got accused of molesting them white boys soon when he entered a bid for Marvel Comics. Mike got accused of molestation to stop him from getting Marvel Comics. Imagine if Michael Jackson produced Black Panther. Whitney Houston is dead because Whitney Houston wanted her masters back. She wanted her publishing. And she also wanted to do an audit on her royalty because she felt that she had gotten robbed out of all the money that she made. Remember, Whitney Houston, up until Mariah Carey, was the highest selling female artist of all time. And her song, the remix of I Will Always Love You, is the highest selling female single in world history. And she was broke. She had to die before the truth came out. Prince was murdered because he didn't want to give his unpublished music over to his music company. So they took his life, and now they got all his music. Nipsey Hussle had created some sort of a system where the artists could sell their music direct to the company and cut out the majors. And that was definitely a threat to the music company. Kobe Bryant was murdered because Kobe Bryant was starting his own sneaker brand that was going to compete with Nike, and he was starting his own professional basketball association that was going to be headquartered where? China. He had to die. America was not going to let Kobe Bryant start a professional basketball league in China. Hell no. And Nike wasn't going to let him come out with a pair of sneakers that was going to undermine Nike's authority over the sneaker game. They killed Kobe. They killed Jimi Hendrix, the black guitar player, because Jimi Hendrix's manager was a British Secret Service agent, and Jimi Hendrix was going to finance the Black Panther Party. Once they found that out, he died, just like Whitney Houston, from a so-called drug overdose in the bathtub in the hotel. It's never what you think it is. It's never what you think it is.
All right, believe or don't believe. Come on.
Well, I guess Dr. Umar not paying his Wilmington taxes isn't what it is either. Yeah, I went left. I went left. I did.
We had to take shots now.
It's not a shot, but I'm just saying, like, listen.
We had to take shots.
I'm just saying.
I'm backing out the screen. I'm
just saying.
Everybody back out the screen.
It's never what it is, right?
Everybody get on out of here.
It's never what it is. Come on, man.
No, I got it. I put him up in he's solo. Here we go, Mike. Here we go. Here go Kamar.
Put him in his solo. Go ahead.
It's never what it is. It's okay.
You standing on it. You standing on it.
This means we spent all this time on these conspiracy theories. But what are we doing to better our community? We spent all this time talking about conspiracy theories. What in the hell are we doing to better our community? How is that bettering our community? But hey, that's all I got. That's all I got, y'all.
All right, bring us back. Everybody come back. Everybody come back. Hey, that's what this show is for. That's what this show is for.
Listen.
I mean, we can research the stuff. Jay Black, believe or don't believe?
He lost me with the Kobe thing. Like some of the stuff, the Michael Jackson stuff we heard over the years, you know.
Wait a minute. Let me just sort of say, I'm surprised he didn't throw in Bill Cosby behind NBC.
He probably forgot.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, he was on the road. The Kobe Bryant thing is interesting. The stories behind Kobe Bryant and the lawsuit that he had.
We think the helicopter with his daughter and all that was all a plot. I think that's when we take conspiracy too far.
Yeah, because that would be like if JFK's son had the same thing happen with the helicopter. That would be like if one of the richest black businessmen in the 80s got killed the same way, falling out in a helicopter. Then like let me stop. Go ahead. No, it's not.
Yeah, I guess he's trying to say there could be some truth to what Dr. saying. I guess it happened.
Like Michael Kennedy just all of a sudden losing his way. And, yeah, I mean, there's not them planes are dangerous, boy. Them helicopters and planes, that aviation is dangerous. Fearless, believe or don't believe, because he's researching.
No, I believe it. I'd say all that stuff anyway. But I read the documents and I think about things like Dr. King when they were bringing the tape of him having extramarital affairs, allegedly, sending letters to his house and to him saying there's only one option, you're a fraud, trying to induce him to commit suicide. So they've always used sexual indiscretion and people's psychological instabilities or try to encourage some to get people out the way. So every time you do something they don't like, they didn't have a problem with Dr. King's after parties, but they used the indiscretions or alleged indiscretions to try to destroy what he was doing in a lane that they didn't like in terms of voting rights and civil rights. So yes, if you get in the way of them in terms of economics and business and law, they go straight to your personal life. This is well documented, well before Epstein, and they use everything they can dig up. They set people up and get their profiles and find out, even with Bayard Rustin, when he got arrested in the car with the young boy, they use that kind of stuff. Sometimes they allege that they put those people on you to get you in those positions, right? Tom Cruise had a movie called The Firm when he joined that firm, and then he met this girl on the beach. And then later in the movie, when he said, I'm leaving the firm, they was like, you're not leaving the firm. And they played the video of him with the woman he met on the beach. The woman worked for them. That's just, it's a popular thing that we're going to find out what you do. And if we don't find out what you do, we'll put some people on you. Word to 21 Savage. Don't go out that night, and we'll have something on you one way or another. And if you don't let up, we won't get out.
Innocent white people died in a helicopter.
That's what Ant Dog was saying. He was
it wasn't just called, but that happens with everybody. It's collateral damage.
Do you think they care? I'm just saying, do you think that would be part of the hey, but we can't kill it? You think this is Scarface when he didn't want to shoot the kids?
That's funny. That's a good one. No women, no kids. No women, I tell you, no women, no kids.
I tell you, no kids. I tell you 2 times. I tell you 3 times, no kids. It's called collateral damage. That's what it's called. It's called collateral damage.
Yeah, there's a name for it for a reason.
Good morning, Nikki.
All right, let's get to this. Monty, here's the thing, is about to jump on here. I saw this clip. I don't know. I kind of know where she's going. I thought I knew where she was going to go with this clip until the end. Then all of a sudden,
Monty always go left.
No, but then at the end of this clip, I thought we were going to have a conversation that we've had a million times, a fun conversation. So I said, this is going to be fun. And then the ending, I said, oh, this is not going to be fun. Not going to be fun at all. So, Jay, let me make sure everything's ready for her. Let me make sure.
What up, Craig? Good morning,
Craig. I got the intro right there, and I got there's got to be a way to organize. Okay, so we got that right there.
All right, got that ready.
If I could keep that, and then once the intro's done, bring her in.
Ladies and gentlemen. Here's the thing with Amani. Now, Amani, the floor is yours.
Hey there, girl. Amani, here's the thing. Let me get straight to your clip. I had it. It's got to be a way that I can keep all the windows open and press. But we'll see. So here's the clip that I saw yesterday.
Muted, Monty. You're muted. Hey.
Unmute yourself. There we go. And here is the clip.
What? House without a washcloth. Now you gonna use a washcloth to wash your butt. Older white lady looks at the younger white lady and looks at her kind of strange, and she goes, "I'm sorry." She says, "I'm confused. You use a washcloth? You bathe every day?" So the younger white woman looks at her and goes, "Yes, ma'am. I bathe every day, sometimes 3 times a day. And yes, I grew up using a wash rag." White woman looks at the younger white woman and then looks at me. She goes, "I can understand why she bathes every day, but I'm confused why you do. You're white. Your skin is pure. White skin is pure. We don't have to bathe every day because our skin is pure."
And here's the thing. White people / culture is dirty. Let's just start by the fact that I am not surprised at all this is a conversation or debate between the races. When it comes to cleanliness and hygiene, we as a community all know the other side fails every single time. From going outside with wet hair, to allowing pets such as cats on kitchen countertops and around food, to lice. Along with another viral video that I saw where we as a community had to let this white woman know that she had to clean her chicken before cooking it. Now everybody's gonna say, how is this a race thing? I'm gonna get deep here. The history of white and black in America is all based off black people seeming that they are lesser than or dirty. This goes along with the quote of 3/5 of a man, which is how they describe black enslaved men. When it comes to these racist religions, black people are seen as evil because of their skin color, because white is seen as pure. I'll never understand how the white race can believe they are so pure when they are washing their bodies with their bare hands. Your dirty hands at that. We do all recall how often we need to wash our hands for certain situations, especially something like going in the shower to bathe yourself. So to believe that using your dirty hands to cleanse and wash your body is delusional. I'm going to give a simple teaching on hygiene. Using something to scrub your body is not only to be used to wash the dirt off your body, but it's to, like I said, scrub it off and exfoliate your skin, because we shed skin every single day, which is what carries bacteria. I also want to add that even back in the 1800s, when they still weren't bathing and cleaning appropriately, they still used some type of cloth or sponge to cleanse themselves. Only the low poverty people were using their hands to wash their bodies. To be caught up in your own race, skin color, that you don't believe that you have to wash your body the same as a person next to you is insane. This is just another example of white people believing that they are above when in all reality they are just equally as dirty as the black or brown person standing next to them. But this also goes with white people trying to push their sick nonsense and beliefs into the black/brown community, making people feel ridiculous for bathing themselves appropriately. And to get into even more graphics, let's really ask the question, you as a female, how are you washing the crevices of your private parts? And as a man, same thing. How could someone feel comfortable putting their bare hands into their dirty behind after a full day of who knows what, and I'm assuming some bathroom breaks? There's too much history and too many facts for the white people to still believe that they are the cleaner option. And in 2025, I'm refusing to teach the community, because the same way that they threw men, women, children into dirty, filthy living situations and said, figure it out, grow a bacterial infection and figure it out. And that's the thing.
Okay, well.
Facts.
We was worried about Dr. Umar's clip.
That's what I said. Marty puts people off every week. Every week she come in left, she come in hot, different perspectives.
Well, ain't no left about that. That's all documented history, right? You can go back to the Black Plague. The Black Plague was caused because them folks wasn't clean.
Exactly.
Period.
Boils and everything. Yeah.
The amount of STDs that were curated because a white man decided he wanted to have sex with some type of animal. And we're the dirty ones?
Whew. It's on and popping. Let's get it. Let's get it on Thursday. We done ran off some people today, but hey, if you gotta go, you gotta go.
Ryan's still there.
Type of way, that means that you are washing your body with your bare hands. So you are dirty. If it doesn't go for you, then it doesn't go for you. Don't take it then. But if it does,
so you
learn something. Learn something. If you're hearing something that makes you uncomfortable, then you should research and adjust accordingly. You don't run. If somebody's telling you you're dirty, then figure it out, right? Be grown, do some Googling and be like, yo, maybe I should not use the same thing for my butt that I use my face.
If you're washing your body with your hands, I want you to scrub right here, just with your bare hand, just like this. And I want to see what comes up. Because it's going to be something.
Yeah.
So you saying you shouldn't use should you use the bar soap by itself on your body? Do you recommend that, Mike?
Disgusting. That's trifling. Other people need to use that soap.
But that's what the commercials do.
But the soap is the soap, right?
They're just trying to promote just the soap. They don't really care about the cleanliness. It's just soap.
There's a lot of people that do just the bar. Mike do, right? You? I don't know.
No.
I don't even know why you play around saying that.
I got the scrub. I don't even know what they call it. The scrunchie.
He has a loofah.
A loofah. I got a loofah, Bedros. I got a loofah.
He has a loofah, and I have an African nest sponge.
Yes, that's what I'm about to say. The African nest sponge.
That is what you do. Even if you just want to use a regular washcloth, there's no way.
Ryan's a white man watching. He said he uses his hands and sometimes a sponge. So he's the soap bar guy.
Ryan,
didn't y'all see the old school Irish Spring commercial where he has his chest and the water's coming?
Yeah, Irish Spring, yeah.
But speaking of soaps, does anybody remember the Dove debacle a few years ago? Remember that?
Let's read a comment off of this. But stay right there, Kamari. Stay right there. Stay right there. My son's dermatologist told us not to use washcloths because it aggravates his eczema. I'm still working through that one because scrubbing definitely aggravates it. That is true. There are medical conditions.
Hey, hold up. Wait a minute. Because I also have very bad eczema, for my entire life. It was terrible. I have to pat dry to this day. Okay. What we had to do is get more of like the baby washcloths, like the softer texture washcloths, until my skin was able to be healed enough to be using anything else. So there are alternatives.
Monty's eczema was so bad we had to put mittens on her hand at night because she scratched. Yeah, it was.
Oh, because she scratched herself in the middle of the night.
I didn't know what to do. I almost let her smoke weed.
Maybe that'll calm her down. Take some of this Benadryl before you go to bed. Maybe that'll get
some of this Benadryl. Have some of this Tito's real quick. Just take some of this Tito's. I didn't know what to do.
No, they say the loofahs collect too much bacteria. That's why when it's the authentic African net sponges, the long sponges that they've been using for millennia, right? So you can actually scrub your back, right? The first time you get a net sponge and you scrub your back, you'd be like, why didn't I do this all my life? And how was I trying to use that little stupid sponge with the sticker on it back in the day?
All right. I'm seeing everybody's asking, and you just made a point too, how the loofahs get dirty and washcloths retain dirt and blah, blah, blah. First of all, a loofah you're only supposed to use for 30 days. Once that 30 days hits up, you're supposed to throw that away. You're not supposed to be using it over that amount of time. So this is also another part of hygiene. Keeping up with things. You understand? The same way y'all clean your sheets, okay? And you wash your towels, wash your washcloths, buy new washcloths, buy new loofahs. That is a part of hygiene.
And I can't use the same. Well, never mind. I don't want to get too graphic. Now, listen. To be honest, there has been a few hotels. Well, there have been a few motels that I didn't trust what was in there. And I was like, yeah, I think I'm at the Irish Spring it today. But I had no business being in that situation anyway. I'm a genetic freak. I use soap and it's all in a bottle, no bar. Yeah, I don't. Do people still buy bars of soap? Anybody still use
the bottles? The bottles are the ones with all the plastics and stuff that's in
the plastics. The plastics. Yeah. But what about the wrapper? What about the wrapper that's around the soap?
No, but when people use stuff like black soap and all that, they use that for a reason. Shea butter soap and natural soaps because they don't want all those forever chemicals, the PFBs and all the what do they call it? What's in Vaseline?
I don't know.
Petroleum.
That's the gas. Petroleum.
It
was Queen Isabella, Queen Isabella of Castile that bragged about only taking 2 baths in her life. That's back when they said it was forbidden to bathe naked, and they had religious things that said it was bad to bathe and all that. And the Moors came into Spain and was like, no, y'all need to be taking baths and using soap and cooking with spices, and it got them out of the dark ages because the word to Oliver Twist. They've been. Oh, you should type in poor people washcloths. I don't know if Monty already saw that, but that viral video where they were debating on that podcast about only poor people use washcloths. They were so proud in their ignorance that they thought that they were doing something right, just like the story Monty told. They thought they were better for not washing. So there's a lot of people out here dirty and bragging.
Well, in Africa, we got somebody from Africa. Let's see what they use in Africa.
I thought you were going to say. I thought you were going to make a comment.
No,
I was like,
this is what's going on in Africa.
This ain't got nothing to do with bacon. CC straight from Africa said that I use a net scrub to wash with every evening and use my bare hands every morning. That's what BC said.
That's black. You can't get no blacker than Africa, man.
That makes some sense. You actually clean your body when you go to bed, and then you wash up in the morning. Washing up and showering are 2 different things. We all done washed up before, real quick, when you gotta head out. Okay, we're talking about people from the day they've been raised have never had a real life full-blown scrub down on their body.
Miss Clark has a question. Do you think we were programmed to believe that we were so dirty that we began scrubbing our bodies?
No, because that culture came from where everybody descended from. They were already bathing in Africa. They were already taking care of themselves. That was it. That was all. The white people just wanted to keep us dirty so that they could feel better about being trifling.
Loofahs do hold the dead skin tissues. I can understand that. I guess that's why you got to switch them.
It's hard to clean them out. You probably have to boil them or something to really get that. No, Monty's right. They're disposable. use them for a little while and get rid of them if you're going to use them. But the real net scrubs are the best because they're made out of different things, and you know they're more hypoallergenic. I just gave you the clip, Jay, in the chat, in our chat. That clip is the one I was just talking about. So if you can play that, because it talks about the washcloths and me being
Afro Queen said, yes, as an eczema sufferer myself, the net sponge is soft as well. The net sponge. Okay, let me get up on this net sponge stuff. Let me.
No, just think about it, Mike. You got a sponge.
That's the one that scrubs all. That's the one you got me.
In between, you know, you can. That's
the scrub joint. Lady, I think the one Lady Q got me. I think that's it get all your dead skin if you need. Yeah,
and I remember growing up, people had dark spots on their neck. People would talk about people's dark necks and all that. That's not supposed to be a thing. All this hyperpigmentation, even all the razor bumps, all these black on people's necks and chins, and you're not supposed to have that. So people need to exfoliate. And well, here's a clip.
All right, here's the clip. Let's go.
Person thing.
Well, you missed the everyone.
I've only met poors who use them.
Can I have a washcloth? And I said, I don't have washcloth. Yeah. There's no washcloth. Use your hand, dummy.
I really do remember the first time. The first time is that I crashed at a poor friend's house.
Yeah.
And then he handed over like a towel for after the shower, and then a bar soap, and then a little one. I go, what's the little towel? He goes, a washcloth. I go, I threw it back at him. I'm like, I'm good. And he was like, a washcloth is for poor people.
The washcloth is a poor person thing. Because
I've only met poors who use this.
Can I have a washcloth? And I said, I don't have one.
Okay. And this is why I'm not for teaching. Any man who want to go around that lady, any woman who want to go around that man, good luck to you and your genitals, because it ain't no way I could ever sit here and somebody tell me, oh, I'm not, that's for a poor people thing. You see how white people like to misconstrue the history to benefit themselves every time? Every time we evolutionize, they like to change something. So that
every time.
Every time. If you go back in the back, when maids were bathing kings, queens, and things of that sort, there was always a sponge. There was always something being used. It was the poor people out there with a bucket, sitting there cleaning in dirty water. So yes, stay in your place. I'm glad. Keep up with the cultural tradition. I love it. I love it.
I also have a chiropractor no longer suffer from eczema as much anymore. Oh, a chiropractor helped you. Interesting. I bought a disposable washcloths and towels for travel. Yes, that's a good idea. I don't know what that word is. What is that?
Parabens, the PB, the forever chemicals, and all that kind of stuff.
Got you. It happened like a month and a half ago. I just remembered to watch that random stimulation black. I don't know what he's talking about. All right, Ryan, you lost me. So Craig, and this will be the last one on this. I use a new washcloth every day. Wash my face first.
Every day?
And I would think that is probably, that's the one thing, the problem I do have about washcloth.
Who does his laundry?
Wait,
every day?
Why can't you buy enough towels and use them daily?
Hold up, everybody stop. Everybody stop for a second. Jay said some shit that it ain't even his fault. He said his first statement was, who does his laundry? Maybe he is the one who washes this. He wants to use different washcloths he said, who are you gonna get to clean that?
Yeah, the king of the moon over here. Like Eddie Murphy come to America. Who washes the royal people? Who cleans everything for you?
Who's gonna wash?
No, that's excessive. Every day a new washcloth.
Honestly,
at the dollar store they got 20 for $5.
Hold up. I don't think it is, because if I wash my ass with a washcloth, I don't ever want to touch that washcloth again.
Well, you got your face one and you got your body one. You got two different ones.
20 for $5.
You know what I always thought was disgusting, and I was proven right? A handkerchief.
Oh yeah.
I always thought that is crazy to blow your nose in a handkerchief.
Put it back in your pocket.
Put it back in your pocket.
But that's another thing of high status that these deluded Caucasian individuals want to make it seem like it's such this great thing to have. You got somebody's snot, tears, and everything inside of your jacket pocket carrying it around.
Snot it in your pocket.
It's not high status, it's white status.
Exactly. It's
I never understood it, and I used to see people do it, especially older people, like older grandfathers.
They blow their nose and hold that.
And they would go like this. They would stick it. I was like, wow, that is really disgusting.
Hold that. Take that.
Yeah, and then somebody, one day, at like 25 years later, somebody was talking about how unsanitary that is.
It's like sneezing into your elbow. It's like, why did we always think of that? Why were people like this and then shaking hands and touching their face and everything else? But for years they were like, "I'm true," and that was okay. Everybody did it. And one day somebody was like, "Yeah, it makes more sense."
And another thing with this whole thing is not just bathing themselves. A lot of when I went on a deep dive, a lot of the white culture feel like you don't have to wash your feet.
That's what Lady Q was just saying.
Yeah, let the soap just run.
Do you wash your toes every time you get in the shower, or the water hitting it is washing it?
No, it's not.
I just asked Monty. I'm asking
I
you.
want you to take, if you believe in that science, take your finger and go in between your toes. Me, if it washed it off.
Soap and water hitting it. It's more soap and water hitting your feet.
Gravity gonna clean you?
Yo, one.
If it rains, so if you're saying if the water hits your feet, it's clean. So if it rains, they don't gotta bathe.
Just go outside.
It's good.
Little Woodstock action.
Yo, one day I'm gonna see if this person will come on the show and actually tell this story. But so I'm gonna leave names out. This person got married. They got married. They have lived together for a little while, and she was like, he works out a lot and everything like that. And she always had the foot smell thing. She was like, well, So they got married, and one day she said, "Do you wash?" You get frustrated and you could no longer be politically correct. You're like, "Do you wash your feet?" Because your feet stink. And that's what your wife's supposed to tell you. When you're married, your wife is supposed to tell you your feet stink. I need you to tell me that. And she said, "Do you wash them?" He said, "Yeah. When I take a shower, I wash my body and the water hits and it goes down, and the soap that's on my body goes down to my feet."
The dirty water, the dirty soap that's done been through your crack and all this go down your legs and all that, and then somehow your feet gonna get clean.
I would, and I have to say something, because the fact that the hygiene question is so insane. If I had to teach a grown man to wash his feet, I'm scared that you don't open your butt to get in there too. I'm scared about that. So this is a domino effect to the dirtiness.
Yeah, no pun intended with the gravity. Yeah. If you ain't,
hold on. What was K Day's comment? She said, "I just learned to listen and hold my comments because I don't want to get banned, but these people really are vile." All right, K Day, I've never heard you ever in these comments hold your tongue. So this is why we're here. We're here to be able to say whatever we want to say.
Every comment up, you say what you want. It's a safe space.
Also, I use this on myself and daughter's coward eczema up in a week or two.
Covered. It's type.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, sister, Trichomonella connect. Yeah,
Monty got it right there. She already on it.
Gotta come into the group because it's magic. It's insane.
What is that?
I call it Trichomonella.
So eczema
you had it
is
the first
common.
time. You had it the first time.
Yeah, don't try to say that twice.
Those are the words that once you get it right the first time, you just call it T after that.
You just call it T. I got that TR.
I got that T. I got that T.
Got that T out.
Afro Queen. All right, this will be the last one. Yes, I was eating things I was allergic to, and I constantly had eczema breakouts. I stopped and made sure I don't trigger inflammation in my body, and I haven't had a breakout in years, just the scars. Got it. Well, congratulations.
Guys, I love y'all so much, but I don't understand how we're getting on this medical topic. Can we just talk about cleaning your body? Do you wash
Welcome to the show. Welcome. We jump down any rabbit hole. Any rabbit hole. I see a rabbit hole. We jump down the rabbit hole. Is that a rabbit hole?
I'm glad to know Africa. They got soap, all that in Africa. Like they got all the rags in Africa.
That's bad ignorant of you. Africa had the soap and
Jay,
before they
I'm playing.
Jay, do you know where showers are invented?
I'm playing. Don't send me Africa.
In Africa, in Ethiopia to be exact.
Yeah,
don't tell me Africa.
When Jay Black goes to Africa, do treat him like
I'm sorry, I messed it up. Put everybody back in.
I was like, damn, my question shut the show down.
No, Jay Black said two things today. They're just gonna stand out. I want y'all to remember this. Jay Black, when Craig said he changes washcloths every day, said, "Who's gonna wash that?"
Who's gonna wash?
Then Jay Black said, "That ain't enough." Jay Black said, "That ain't enough." No, Jay Black said, "I'm gonna up the ante." He said, "I'm just glad Africa got soap."
Jay Black plays the white person in our dynamic.
Wow.
He plays.
What did you just do, Jay?
The Caucasian.
No, we said that's the role of the manager. We talked about the manager earlier.
Somebody was thinking something. I just
You dumbass nigga. You dumbass nigga. I like that very weak.
What did you do, Jay?
Good morning, Rashida. You've been in my A. I've been looking for you. Good to see you back, Rashida.
Sometimes I forget to wash my feet. I use enough soap to hit my. No, you don't use enough.
No.
See,
No.
Stacy said it. She's
No, don't be outing yourself. I didn't like this. Isn't confessionals, okay? Take the information, fix it.
This is a different version of whipping feet.
Hello?
Yes, wash
Whipping feet.
I'm playing, Lady Q. Style. Nobody.
uses
God.
like that. I told you, clips live on forever in the internet.
All right, bye.
I
All
don't
right.
need you on TV sound editing, on stage sound editing like that.
All right, bye. All right. All right.
You know what?
I got a call from corporate. I got
made it up for all that.
You got a call from corporate.
I got a call from corporate. I got you.
Oh, it's in my ear. Sorry, my ear. Wait. Cut the break. We gotta go to break.
All right, I got you.
You got take my square off, Mike. Take
my screen off, Mike. Take my screen off. I gotta answer this phone. All right, man.
I'm very pissed that y'all are dirty because that's insane. I'm very pissed.
That's insane.
Oh
That's your answer, right? Okay.
I had a girl who was cleaner than me one time.
Before I even leave, Ryan
trying to holler.
Paradisius, whatever. We're about to get into it real quick. Okay, I said it was dirty. I said if it doesn't attain to you, then don't take it that way. So if you feel like you clean your body well enough with a cloth so that it's cleanliness, you don't need to be in here the whole time defending yourself, talking about me and what black woman said I smell good. You can smell good and still be musty. Okay, it's a fact. Just like you can look good and still be broke. It does two things don't come together. All right. Oh, I'm not 100% black. No, I'm not, but I'm clean 100%. And that's the thing. Okay. Goodbye, everybody.
All right. Well, there it goes. Everybody, check her out every Thursday. Amani.
Every Thursday. Here's the thing.
Love you, girl. All right, baby.
Here's the thing. Monty come in hot every time. He goes left. She piss people off.
I'm not 100% black, but I'm
100% clean.
I'm 100.
What do you say after that?
I'm waiting for his next comment. I'm like, but no, I was saying I had a girl who was cleaner than me, but I just stepped my game up because I didn't know that there was levels to this. I was, you share the time, you share the space, y'all both brush your teeth and stuff. I'll be brushing my teeth for like a minute and a half, and she'd be doing like 2.5 minutes. I'd be like, oh, maybe I pick my joint back up, get it. Then she
maybe I need to wash my tongue more. Maybe I need to.
She's the one that taught me about that pre-wash. Remember how after you had that pre-wash where you loosen the plaque before you brush, and then she would do all of that, and I'd be like, "Oh, I started getting myself together." She had the foot scrubber joint. I thought it was just a massager. She said, "No, I soaked my feet because you got clean." I said, hey, I started taking care of I got a little foot, the bubbles, does a little brushing. I go behind the ears extra hard all the time now. Every time I'm like one of the Muslim boys, a few times a day. My nose, and I didn't do all that when I was like 14, 15. But no, I level up. You meet somebody helps you level up, just level up.
But listen, and if you don't want to share, that's fine. But if you were in your 20s or 30s and somebody put you on to something, we ain't got no problem with somebody putting us onto a sale, putting us onto a hack. If somebody put you onto a hygiene hack and you didn't know, and you were like, oh, listen, I'll say it all the time. If you take a shower with a woman and y'all in this romantic state, y'all didn't take a shower. Y'all just got horny. Because in order to take a shower, you gotta open the butt cracks. That's a real shower. They don't never show you that part in the movie.
In the movie, it's just a steam and everything.
I know
a lot of guys in college who was bird bathing sometimes and all that. Like, let's not it was a term. Bird bath is a term because people be like going fast, like Mike said, being places they shouldn't be. There's a lot of reasons why people should be kind of like going. So yeah, when people help you level up. Don't get offended.
And listen, women, I ain't caping for y'all, but y'all always get caught because y'all, everybody always labels y'all. The bird bath is the whole bath. Dude, at least y'all took a whole bath. There's many a men who just walked out and ain't take nothing and rolled about their day. Musty.
People want to hear the truth. I see people try to spray cologne or do lotion. I'm like, bro, that's not, you can't. There's nothing worse than musk and musk. There's nothing worse. But you gotta tell people some people really think they be covering it up, and you be like, bro, you smell like funky cologne, dude. Like if you're a real friend, you gotta tell them.
Craig had a response. Wait, Craig had a response.
Okay, all right.
He said, I wash clothes every week. Everything I wear to the garage goes into the wash on Saturday morning with soap and white vinegar. Yeah, and that's right. Got it. Sometimes I forget to wash my feet. All right. Let me get to this. It's 8:37. I want to, it's very rare. It's very rare. My favorite sport is boxing. There are a lot of things about boxing that are just wrong. They're just wrong. It's a savage sport. It's an art. We've turned savagery into an art. I get it. I can't defend it. I understand the business part of it is so crooked. It is. You talk about a rigged sport. They are the originals. And in this time of rigged sports, it's so funny. Boxing is the most honest sport out of all the sports because we know and we can actually watch and say who we thought won. And normally the public opinion overrides the decision. Nobody cares. We know who won certain fights and we know who didn't win certain fights. We know Pernell Whitaker was robbed against Julio Cesar Chavez. We know he was robbed. We know Lennox Lewis didn't beat Holyfield. It wasn't supposed to be a draw. We understand that. But I never thought I would look at boxers in an interview and be proud of him that wasn't Muhammad Ali. Terrence Crawford and Canelo Alvarez. You need me, Monty? Oh, we moved on. You're good. Terrence Crawford and Canelo Alvarez have a huge fight going down September. Huge. And Piers Morgan, it's so big that they are going across the media spectrum. They are going across everything. They're being interviewed. Piers Morgan had them. Canelo Alvarez and Terrence Crawford, I am so proud that together, you guys did not fall for the bullshit that Piers Morgan was trying to run on you. This man was literally trying to get them to snitch on themselves and ask them questions that had nothing, I mean nothing to do with boxing. And here's the clip that somebody else got from another radio station. And I applaud them for actually picking this clip up and actually rocking with it. So here it is.
That I was tripping out on. And I was like, I have to talk about it. Piers Morgan, he talks to Crawford about the time that Crawford got shot and was trying to get him to implicate himself in what happened to the shooter.
Tell me about that.
I really too much don't like to talk about negativity.
If somebody was trying to kill you deliberately, what happened to the guy who tried to shoot you?
I don't know.
You don't know?
Are they in an interrogation room right there too?
It seems like it, right? He then proceeds to ask Canelo about the time his brother got kidnapped by the cartel.
One of your brothers was kidnapped before your fight with Rocky Fielding, and it was an extraordinary few days for you because you were negotiating with these kidnappers, but not telling any of the media. What was that like for you?
I don't want to talk about that. That moment happens. Are already passed, and I don't want to talk about that.
Those type of combos, both with Crawford and with Canelo, I don't care what journalist you are, this is real life for them.
Right.
They gotta go back and live life.
That can still haunt them.
Of course.
Right?
So Piers Morgan really tried to go dirty and tried to the steroids thing. I get it. I understand that. But that
was the only legitimate question he had. The only one.
And the fact that you're trying to disparage Canelo before this huge fight, and which affects pay-per-view, could affect, I don't know, they're doing it on Netflix, so I don't know how that's running. But to try and get Terrence Crawford to expand upon him being shot, and to try and get him to get some Vlad TV type of shit, which what Vlad is based on. I don't know how we let Vlad survive. I understand people need money, so he cuts checks. To me, was disgusting. And I just want to applaud Canelo and Terrence Crawford for sitting side by side and knowing what was going down. And it's so funny how the lady said two people who have similarities in how they were raised, but were raised in two different environments, do the assignment. What we're not going to do is start talking about what happened to the person who tried to shoot me, or talk about anything that happened to do with that shooting. That's what we're not going to do. Anybody got a comment? Go ahead. Feel free.
Shout out to the producer for finding that clip.
But this is crazy that the propensity to not ask questions that deal with the sport they play, even though they're arguably some of the best in the world. Right? Like, I'm a boxer. There's so many things you can ask me about boxing. Even those old viral clips with Floyd Mayweather, going back and forth with the ESPN host, talking about, you're a jack of all trades, a master of none, and what are you good at, right? That whole back and forth when they were like resenting Floyd Mayweather's confidence. At least it dealt with boxing, right? It was contentious. It went viral, Floyd Mayweather's cockiness, but at least they were talking about who's the best and all that. Nowadays, it's literally, like you said, with Vlad TV, I'll give people a reference. 1977, the CIA and the media. You can Google that. 1977, the CIA and the media. Well, let me get the author, Carl Bernstein. Carl Bernstein wrote an article that expanded upon the church committees when they talked about how the CIA was doing too much. That's when they first showed that heart attack gun that they could shoot a little dart that melts and nobody would know, and how they plan to have a leader to replace Dr. King. They already had spoken to that leader and all that stuff. 400 U.S. press members had secretly carried out assignments for the CIA. 400 U.S. press members had secretly carried out assignments for the CIA, including New York Times. Like that, 1977, they had hundreds of people in the media that was straight working for Central Intelligence when they talk to you. So when you hear Vlad TV say, "What do your tattoos mean?" Or when you hear Piers Morgan say, "What happened to the guy that..." Somebody's feeding this, because Piers Morgan's people who prep him for an interview with a boxer don't go, "Yeah, 15 years ago there was a murder and there was actually the connection." Where are you getting that from? That's why people don't understand when you see movies like Jarhead with Jamie Foxx and Full Metal Jacket, that the Pentagon funds movies. And a lot of these CIA, they approve movies. Like, they don't know the connections. Like I talked about earlier, you have to know how these things are connected.
Listen, everything, hey, round of applause. Thank you, Aaron. Listen, I was just proud that they
keep it. They keep it and they know what to do in interrogations.
And they still have the mental capacity in boxing, because they've been able to landscape this damn sport that is going to leave you half yourself mentally.
It's hard enough.
They had the capacity to be like, no, not today. Jay, was there something you wanted to play?
No. Kamari had sent something. I didn't know what that was. And then we missed BC comment earlier. I know we were talking about that. They got an issue in Africa with them wanting to lighten their skin. I thought that could be something down the road. He was saying,
yes,
they want to bleach their skin because I guess they saying they too dark. They want to be lighter.
That's in Jamaica too. That happened in Jamaica. That's happened to in the Dominican Republic with Sammy Sosa, who is one of the most
everywhere where white supremacy gets touchdown
all over the world.
All over the world. And so I always say to people, nationalism is one of the worst things we could ever do, because we put nationalism above our blackness, above our origins, and it's truly a tool of oppression, because we don't look at what's actually going on. Really, we're fighting the same fight against the same people.
What's the difference between having surgery? Because if they're doing it because they want to feel better for themselves to bleach their skin, what's the difference between them having...
Who taught you to hate yourself?
Who taught you to hate yourself? Who taught you to hate the skin on your head? Who made you as dumb as you are? That's Malcolm X. The hair on your head.
I mean, why would that be even a thought of somebody thinking that, Jay? Like, to be serious.
So why do people get breast implants? Why do they get BBLs? Why do they get the Botox? Why do they get the lips injections?
Because they feel they're inadequate.
Why do they get the nose jobs?
Like, so not to take it down a tax thing, right? Because that has happened for taxes. But people don't love themselves.
Yeah, when they go to the bush, to them primitive people who have whiter teeth than us and all that, you'll never see them even talking about that. They've been around for thousands of years. You'll never see no one talk about augmenting their bodies. I've been to the pyramids. I done studied thousands of years of people's bodies. That history is recent, where people just don't like the skin and the body they're in and start to cut themselves and carve themselves and all that. People wasn't doing that in ancient Egypt. People ain't doing that right now in the bush. Nobody's like, yo, I can't wait to get to civilization so I can change my body.
Ms. Clark said again, we are programmed to believe our black skin is dirty and ugly. Yeah. And there was one comment before her that you had put up that I wanted to get to. Wait a minute. Jamaica's been hey Taj, I was gonna say it. Jamaica's been doing that forever. Them bleach is a real
bleach. Oh, my bad.
Like that for years.
Them bleach out them skin.
There was an epidemic that went on. There's a beauty that we have presented. As much as we know, wait a minute, I have bleach cream to lighten my skin.
And she white already. What are we doing, Nikki?
I don't know. I don't know, Nick. Yes, Kamara. They feel they're inadequate. Look, this brainwashing has happened forever. White is supposed to be a pretty color. We were raised that white is
color. You got to be lighter.
Listen, you know why I became a Cowboys fan when I was 7 years old? Because in my mind, the good guys were the first Super Bowl I ever saw was the Steelers against the Cowboys the first time they played. I must have been 5 or 6 years old the first time they played. You know why I like the Cowboys? Because I believe that the good guys wore the white, so they had to be the good guys.
Wow.
Cowboys and Indians, right? Yeah.
Note the South. Send Michael Sean all the Cowboys jokes.
And I got so knee deep in the Cowboys, I can still tell you Billy Joe Dupree was their tight end. Ed Too Tall Jones, Harvey Martin, Benny Barnes.
Wow, you going way back.
Robert Newhouse, Rod Springs. The backup quarterback to Roger Staubach was Danny White at the time, and he was also the punter. I went knee deep into him. But the original reason why I liked them is because I believe that the white team were the good guys.
But Cypher that. Oh, sorry, Sean.
Cypher said, growing up dark skinned, I was treated differently by my own people. That was the 80s as well.
Yeah, but again, that's still a trauma from white supremacy. Listen, read Willie Lynch's How to Create a Slave. I know a lot of people say he's not real, but damn it, a lot of stuff that we're talked about are things that were enacted and things that are real.
Dark skinned people bleach their skin and white people get tans. Good point, LaShawn. Everybody want to be what they ain't. Oh yeah, you got the Lil Kims of the world, and you got people that there's so many celebrities. The Nene Leakes, I saw her. I said that ain't no damn Nene. Like they I don't know, Mike. They change up. They do a lot. People been doing a lot, and I say they doing it for themselves to feel better. But what y'all saying you shouldn't. I don't know. If you want to bleach your skin in Africa, they want to bleach. If they making them feel better, I don't know if I can say you can't do that. Versus these.
We're not saying you can't do that. We're saying we're asking why. What has programmed you to believe that you are more attractive in this? What has made you to believe? Listen, and I'm not gonna go deep because Doctor and Kamari are definitely more inept or adapted or whatever. They're better at this. In a regular setting, I've always said on stage. People are followers. The majority of people are followers. And whatever crew, whatever culture we grow up in, we get to thinking that culture can make us believe that this is what beauty is. This is what beauty is. This is what conditioning is. And so light-skinned women, when I was young, was always the hot shit. And then Puerto Rican women, we looked at that too. Darker-skinned Puerto Rican women weren't the status quo. That's how I was raised. And nobody told me. I just heard the comments. I just saw how they were treated. I just saw how certain women of certain complexions were desired by people. And that was the training. I mean, listen, the light-skinned chick looked like Halle Berry. Like, so, I mean, obviously there's a deeper mentality of hate for yourself, because when what you are doesn't fit the status quo of what people have told you your whole life is the shit.
Yeah, I mean, he's trying to tell the kids in Africa, look like he's saying they keep telling the black women you are beautiful. They got to keep beating it in their head. No, you don't got to bleach your skin. You're beautiful. So they want to do it thinking it's going to they want to feel like they're beautiful. And lighter is beautiful to them. Like, I don't know.
That's why media is so important, because if you have a media that is anti-black, and for clarity, I'm labeling Latinos and all folks black for this conversation. Of course, the media is beating black folks down everywhere around the world. So they feel that they're not adequate and they're not good enough.
That is absolutely right, because they will tell us Madonna was a sex symbol.
Yeah, but there's also a lived consequence. If I'm literally in the ages of passing, if I'm able to stay alive or be employed, right, or sustain myself economically because I look a certain way. So if I'm literally for generations passing as white to have a higher standard of living or sometimes be able to live at all, you telling me what I look like doesn't match historical legacy of opportunity, upper mobility, and life expectancy. So once you start to murder people for looking a certain way, not educating, not hiring people, not allowing people to live certain places for looking a certain way. When you look at all black towns being decimated and massacred, when they killed the women and the children and all the, like, people are being killed. Meanwhile, you're looking at TV. That's just the cherry on top. Like, literally, after you finish writing laws that black women's hair can't be exposed, so you see the whole Aunt Jemima and the rap stuff, like, these were laws about that. They made us cover our hair. They didn't like all the braids, and they was hating and jealous, whatever else they get. Once you had, so in order to rectify the murders, the opportunity, and the legal apparatus, you can't just give me compliments. You have to change what this means in the world, especially for young people who are like, I know people who cut their locks to get a job right now when they graduate college. Yep. They know all the significance of locks. They know all the antennas, 9 ether and all that. But when they got to get out in this world, they're going to cut their hair because they're going to try to feed their families. So we have to do more than just change the narrative in terms of the image or what we say about them, which is important. We also have to take into consideration, as long as they can't even get a job, but like black women right now are still fighting for the Crown Act. The way that God made their hair grow out of their head will get them fired. So we have to really add the compliments and add the imagery to a deeper conversation about access to power and upper mobility and the ability to sustain themselves and not be attacked sometimes. Because you see people getting beat up and the cops are grabbing people by their hair and all that kind of stuff too. So, you know, it's deeper than just compliments and imagery at this point, because they didn't do the iconoclast and bust all these statues up for no reason. They didn't repaint all these statues around the world for no reason. They didn't change the image of Christ for no reason. They knew that the imagery was the cherry on top, but they knew the impacts and, you know, how this will relate to people.
And Taj, I just want to go to Taj's comment where she said she had to learn how to love herself, and I'm glad
she
did.
Yeah, because they wanted the Puerto Rican. She wanted to be a Puerto Rican growing up. Y'all want to be? They already want the black girl. They want them light skin.
Travis Hunter was out here.
That's all they wanted. She said she had to learn to love herself, Mike. Yeah.
No. Dark-skinned people had it hard just 15 years ago. Let's not act like this distant history. I know dark-skinned people that talk about 10, 15 years ago, growing up, just being in high school, the names they were being called in the 2000s. The same thing, the booty scratcher, the African, the dark, you crispy, you this, you that, and you still hear vestiges of that when people start to snap, even adults. They start to go.
I think Mike got an inspiring message here about to say to Taj. That's what I feel, Mike. About
No. I do have an inspiring message. I'm just proud of you, because the hardest thing in this universe, the hardest thing on this planet to do is to truly love yourself. Every single part of yourself, every flaw, everything, every positive, every flaw, every single thing. Everybody struggles trying to understand, am I good enough when I walk out? Am I good enough? And the people who have found that have found something that is priceless. When you when you really look in the mirror and you say, I am him.
Good.
I'm her.
But I'm losing my hair, Mike, and it's starting to have I'm feeling a little way. I'm starting to go bald a little bit. I'm supposed to take that? Like, I don't.
But the thing is, if somebody in society had created a dynamic that going bald meant that you were making more money, let's just say they twisted it. Going bald was labeled now as, oh, you know, he getting it. You see him losing his hair? As crazy as that sounds.
No, extra weight used to mean you was eating out here back in the middle age. You know, back in the day.
He getting it. Look, he losing his hair right there. He getting that.
It's falsified because, listen, when I was driving a Benz, everybody thought I was getting it, even though I was still struggling.
Look at Mike, he doing it.
All you got to do is spend 2 years of money to have a $5,000 necklace, and when they see you out in the streets, they think you getting it. But God bless to her and Taj. It's something that is something just dope. But the other thing is, I was about to say something when Jay put me there. What do you call two Mexicans playing basketball? I don't know. Trent said, "Don't be Coco."
I don't know. He got a joke. Don't be Coco.
Don't be Coco. One-on-one.
What do you call it? I missed it. What is that?
One-on-one.
One-on-one.
Shout out my Mexicans, man. Shout out my Mexicans, man.
I know way too many Puerto Ricans who despise their darker skin.
Family, my friend purposely. Oh, this is what I was gonna say. And I had a long conversation with multiple people, and we had got into the race issue, and we got into it. And I had made a statement about Jay Black. And they said, why do you think that? I said, I have dealt with racism. I deal with racism every day. The way they hear me talk, the way they watch me dress, the way they see my hair. I've dealt with it. I've dealt with really bad cops and really good cops. I've dealt with people judging me for just being Puerto Rican, for whatever. I still have not faced the racism that Jay Black has faced.
Oh, yeah.
And they were like, well, why do you say that? I said, because in a nutshell, I know even when we face even when we face racism at the same time, he always catches it on a higher level. I can't explain the mentality. I don't have the history behind it. I can't tell you in 1465 this happened. I can't tell you what. All I can tell you is straight up, I'm looked at as safer than Jay Black, no matter what the situation we're in. Sometimes it's a benefit. Sometimes it's not a benefit. But there's a different look that he gets. When we've been out 100,000 times. I don't say nothing, but I know it.
You want to be safe.
He want to be. But the other thing is, when people want to be friendly, they're not friendly to him first. They feel that they can be friendly with me and then they realize his personality because he wants to. If he feels like joking around, then they go like, oh, but they look before they even meet us.
One of the good ones.
Yeah, he was the good one.
He's so clean.
He speaks so well.
he speaks. Where they teach you English at? They told you to speak like that.
We have got words in Africa.
This is what happens. He speaks so well. He's so responsible. Oh, Mike's the reckless one.
But in all seriousness, and Dr. Smith might get me for this, but there's a wonderful documentary on this. It's called Black in Latin America, done by Henry Skip Gates.
Oh, God.
Yeah, don't get me, Doc. Don't get me.
No.
But it's good work.
We said earlier with Fuentes, anybody could do some broken clock. Everybody got some good skills sometimes.
But it is good. This is good work. And I think it exposes a lot about this very topic we're talking about. And it's so much deeper than his just skin color, right? It's so much deeper than that. Did I
No, his internet jacked up. He'll pop right back on.
Hey, Jay, play that clip, man.
Oh, the Dr. Umar clip you sent?
Play that clip, man.
While we waiting for Mike to pop back in?
Yes.
For the ladies, it's called Lunch with the Doctor. It's called Lunch with the Doctor. You make a $500 donation to FDMG Academy, ladies. $500 donation to FDMG Academy, and you get a free lunch with Dr. Umar, restaurant of your choice in the state of Wilmington, Delaware.
Oh.
I said we got a new program called Lunch with Dr. Umar. Private lunch. Ladies, you got to donate $500 to the FDMG Academy, and I will take you to lunch, private lunch, any restaurant you want in the state of Delaware. It's called Lunch with the Doctor, and it costs you $500.
Okay. That's what you wanted us to play?
Before
you didn't let it play, but
is more to it?
Yeah, there was, unless it cut off.
You don't pay for the lunch. I pay for the lunch. Any restaurant in the state of Delaware. Oh, yes. Brothers, don't hate. We got to stop hating. Brothers, we got to stop hating. Don't hate my ninja, because if I ask your wife if she want that luncheon, if I ask your wife if she want that luncheon, if I ask your baby mom, do she want that luncheon with the doctor, we know what she gonna say, ninja. Don't test my intellectual gangster. If I roll up on your girlfriend, your live-in prisoner, you call a girlfriend. If I roll up on your live-in prisoner, your romantic prisoner, you call a girlfriend who ain't there because she want to be, she there because she got to be. If I roll up on your romantic prisoner, my brother, if I roll up on your romantic prisoner, you call a girlfriend who living with you because she got to, not because she want to. Do she want that lunch date with the doctor? Do your wife want that lunch date?
All right, you remember to stop it. Remember to stop
Not the sound effect. Not the gong, Joe. Not the...
I gotta keep Lady Q away from him.
Hey, Mike, that's why I write books. I told you, I get frustrated by these Negroes too. I know I'm the type to say something sideways and snap out. I see how some of these leaders, it's a lot of pressure. That's why I just stay in the background. I'll never want that spot. I write a book. You want to read the book, you read the book. If not, the ideas, I was calm. I wasn't distracted. There you go. Keep living my life. Because jumping out there with the comment section and the people in the crowd, word of mouth them that had the shotgun at the podium, I'm good on all that. You will never catch me in that position.
Look, if he can get 500, I'm taking 100. I'm taking 100 for dinner with Michael Sean.
Dinner with the comedian.
Mike, you can do that, Mike.
Dinner with the comic. Lunch with the comic. Lunch with
Here
the
we
comic.
go. Here we go, Mike. Here you go, Mike. Go ahead, Mike.
Listen, if you want to have lunch with a comedian, a successful comedian who actually has seen the different parts of this entertainment business, and you want to have a lunch with someone or dinner with someone that can listen and actually shed some light on what you might be going through. And those fellas, if your wife happens to hit me up and want to take part in this, or your prisoner happens to want to take me up on this, I just want to say, I ain't putting no hands on her. Listen, I'm just trying to get this $100. I'm just trying to get this $100. I'm trying to get this $100.
I'm paying for lunch. Any McDonald's in South Jersey. Any McDonald's in South Jersey.
Now, the only thing with me is when you pay the $100, you also pay for your meal. That's the only thing that's different. You also will pay for your half of the meal.
So
go ahead.
I've done my job for the day. We talked about money. That was a money topic. My job is done.
Money topic.
That was money.
My job is done.
I can't. I can't with y'all today.
But it will be a lot of people that take him up on that because they think they want to get the knowledge. Because he do be having some messages that be dope, right? He do be having some points.
No, he has amazing messages. He does amazing work, and all that sinks when you start a school without a knowledge of counterintelligence. There's a man who talked about the Black Arts movement. It was a poetic spot, and Darth R. Perry's his name. He worked for counterintelligence. He's a black guy who did work against black people. He did an interview with Gil Noble on Like It Is, famous interviews on YouTube, Darth R. Perry. And he said, yo, you were there for the Watts Writers Workshop? That place burned down. Darth R. Perry says to Gil Noble, y'all can get this for tomorrow. He says, I know, we did the arson. So he literally said, like, we will not let you have. He said, wait, you worked with them. Why would you? He said, how'd they do it? He said they had a flare gun and a gas can and blah, blah, blah. He said, what? He said, you work with the FBI. Why did y'all do something more sophisticated? He said, no. You want them to think some disgruntled person just did it. So I knew when Umar Johnson said, I'm going to start a school, I was thinking, you can start it. But if you ain't had no conversations about security, if you notice over the years, Umar Johnson has not been talking about security for the school. And me, as a fan of Umar Johnson's message about black people getting disproportionately funneled into special education, because that was my lived experience, I was like, yo, he's helping parents. He's talking about the schools getting kickbacks. He needs to say this message. When he started talking about the school, I was like, this ain't good. Because I know for a fact, word to Tulsa, word to Rosewood, if you build this school,
word to Philly,
build dreams. If you build it, they will burn it.
They will burn it.
And they want somebody that works for your school, like that black man, Darth R. Perry. It's not a popular name, y'all. Darth R. Perry, Gil Noble, Like It Is. Jay could probably find the clip for tomorrow within 2 minutes. He says, I did the arson. So they was literally helping out, painting the building. Them same black people that are probably in the FDMG helping painting, go back, just like that article I talked about earlier, get their other check from the feds. And whenever it's time to go and get activated, they're going to take it out. So I was like, this is a waste of time trying to build an institution without building the consciousness and the security. But it's a shame that his good message will probably forever be overshadowed by this school fiasco. And the reason I hate, I made that response for Skip Gates. I know a lot of people like he makes great documentaries. I agree. But if you don't know the history, in 1992, there's a full-page ad taken out in the New York Times with the Star of David in the middle that Skip Gates was supposed to be writing, and it was called Black Demigods and Pseudo-Scholars, where he came at people like my teacher, Molefe Kete Asante, and people talk about Afrocentricity. So now that he got his check and he's doing a little good with documentaries, I don't forget. We remember you was getting paid and financed by them Jews to come at us. So Skip Gates will always be a little suspect around these parts.
And if you're really, I don't want to say really conscious, no shots. If you watch his work, you can tell he's taking shots at the conscious community a lot of times. And it's apparent and it's sad, but it is what it is.
All right.
Well, Mike, for your date offer, Queenborn had a question. Is Cheesecake Factory a part of the lunch date? Because she may take you up $100.
You get it, but you understand you pay for your meal. Remember that it's $100 and you pay for your meal, so you can go. We can go wherever you want.
Wherever you want to go, because you're paying for your own meal.
Whatever you want to pay for, whatever you want to buy. We can go wherever you want to pay for.
I'm gonna enjoy my salad and mozzarella sticks wherever I go. Like it's a weird combination, but I love it. All right, two things with Dr. Umar, and then we got to get out of here. Malcolm X, I'm not gonna get the quote correctly, but Malcolm X basically laughed at making celebrities your leaders.
Yep.
He laughed at making celebrities your leaders, and this is masterful because everybody now is a celebrity. So everybody is gonna fall for the same celebrity shit because everybody is. Even listen, Michael Eric Dyson, know this: you are falling for the celebrity shit too. You like being a celebrity as much as you like being whatever you are. Celebrity is a poison and a disease and an addiction that is wonderful. I've been a semi-celebrity. I know how good it feels. I know the poison that it puts in you. And what they've got us now is that even I thought about this, and I'm not saying this in a sly way. Watching Jasmine Crockett go around the tour and do these interviews, I think she's doing great work. My fear is that the celebrity will creep in and you will begin enjoying the celebrity status because vanity will get them every time.
The scandals, the books, the comment section. That's what I just said that about Dr. Umar, and I'm a big fan of Jasmine Crockett, and I saw that. I see the potential for it to go somewhere else. All it takes is an offer for a reality show or something to happen, and it's like, what happened to Jasmine? But yeah, the quote is, "Show me in the white community where a comedian is the white leader. Show me in the white community where a singer is the white leader, or a dancer or a trumpet player is the white leader. They aren't leaders. They are puppets and clowns that have been set up over the black community by the white man and made into celebrities."
So that's the scary part. The number two thing that gets the two things: celebrity and profit. Anything you do for profit will be compromised. I repeat, anything you do with profit, that is for profit, that you use for your personal profit will compromise you at some point. You will compromise whatever mission you're on. You will compromise your vision as an artist. You will compromise when profit becomes part of it. I don't care if it's church or a comedian. I've compromised myself knowing that this is what feeds me. Those are my.
You gotta make a profit. Yeah, you gotta make a profit.
Can I get the square for just like 5 seconds?
All
right, go ahead. I gotta get out of here.
Hold on.
Real quick. There's nothing. Shout out to Jasmine Crockett. I like what you're doing. I support what you're doing. But even Oprah has Stedman. And I just want to shout out Jasmine Crockett. If you're gonna be in the city, book signing or something, I don't know what, I just want to. I'm the rap professor, here in Philadelphia, Temple University. I just want a special shout out to Jasmine Crockett. Thank you for that time,
all right.
I just wanted.
He had to shoot a shot, Jasmine. If you out there,
I just want to say, I want to support my sister. I want to send some love. Support my sister.
How can I say anything to him when I call Asha Boo, and I'm infatuated with K-Day and her former adult stripper days?
Known that I support Ja. I like what she's doing out there. If she comes through the city, I would like to just thank her personally for all the great work she's doing.
She was here not too long ago.
That's what I'm saying. I'm sure she's gonna come back. Send that block. Send that block,
I ain't mad at him.
JC.
And before we get out of here, Mike, let me give y'all my payoff. Remember earlier I was talking about my burger.
I keep saying I gotta go.
I know, but I need to show you the picture of how it was disrespectful.
That's plenty of bacon.
That's all the bacon they gave me, and Mike wanna know why I complained.
That's the bacon. I thought that was after you got the bacon.
No, that's it. That's all. That's not no 2, 3.
That's 2.5 pieces. That's 2.5.
That's not
Dude, it's smothered in bacon.
Dog, that was it.
You gotta spread it out.
Why are you showing your swine, man? Why?
Because they tried to get me
this
early.
Made it
Earlier
worse.
this morning, I complained to the
That
restaurant
makes it
about.
worse.
Yeah, I imagined it was less bacon, Jay. I imagined.
That's plenty of bacon.
In my mind, I thought less bacon than that.
Well, why the employee agreed that it wasn't enough?
Because he's trying to get a tip and not trying to get into it with you.
Whatever. More bacon. More bacon, Ryan.
Put the picture. This is the bacon he's complaining about. That he said there was only one piece.
Absolutely.
There's
that was
tons
that
of
little
bacon
piece of
in
bacon.
there.
That
don't even cover the burger. Like it's supposed to be the X. It's supposed to be spread out. No, that's not right.
Dude,
that wasn't
you
right.
have a bacon problem, and we'll talk about it tomorrow.
No,
You
that
are
was
bugging.
the picture was supposed to justify me, and then here you go, straight going left.
It didn't. Sorry.
Whatever. Anyway, I had to pay that off. I wanted to pay that off from this morning for those who was watching.
Thank you for paying it off for us to realize that everything I said about you was absolutely correct.
That was the OJ prosecution bringing the glove.
No, the glove didn't fit. You couldn't even see it when that was on top. You couldn't even see any bacon when it was down.
If the bacon don't fit, it don't cover the whole bun. Right? The bacon don't fit.
Facts.
Bacon you gotta get.
Dog,
you got
I would have. You know what? The dude did a great job by saying, you know what? I would have, because I would have been like, yeah, I would have taken that.
But
you would have really been
like,
pissed.
no. I said, would you be happy if this was yours? He said, no, I wouldn't be happy with that. That ain't.
What do you think he's gonna say?
He gonna disagree with the customer.
What do you think he's gonna say?
He agreed with me.
Yeah, because he had to. Because you were already asserting your power over him, and he already knew that you was ready to not tip him.
The strippers was big as fuck. They getting paid.
Oh, Lady Q said.
We're gonna boycott over not enough bacon.
Look, Lady Q said because the employee was big as fuck, so that's why it wasn't enough bacon. The employee,
He was big. He was big.
He said, "Oh no, that's not enough for me. I need at least I need a slab of bacon. I need a pork chop on my burger."
Yeah, he seen more bacon at his job. Cypher said.
I usually
I don't even know if that's a joke.
bacon burger. Oh.
So we having the bacon boycott now. The bacon got.
No,
That's what
I
we
just
do.
complained. I thought it was legit.
Target and bacon.
I thought it was legit. Oh, Mike froze. Oh, he came back in. I think it's called
serving size. Yeah.
Serving size. All right, dog. Just we're done. We're done. All right.
We need a hack for bacon, Mike. Like Target, we need a hack for bacon.
No, we're done.
Yes, Jay Black, the bacon. Yes, see, Tosh agreed. Thank you, Tosh. Tosh agreed. There wasn't enough bacon.
She said Jay Black has a bacon issue. She's agreeing with Mike.
No.
She said Jay Black has a bacon issue.
Let me spin it. Let me spin
Let me spin it.
I'm trying to spin it.
I what?
I don't know what she said. I took a different
That's
name.
what somebody said about the white people with this, just revising the whole history of the joke.
That's what they do.
All right, we gotta go. Mike gotta go.
I gotta get out of here.
Have a good day, y'all.
Yeah,
This
Ryan
dude-
agreed with me.
This dude done
Rashida
proved
agreed
himself
with me.
wrong. That
Rashida
is
agreed.
historical.
Rasha agreed. Ashley knew. Let me see if she agreed.
You have a bacon problem.
No,
We'll talk
no.
about it tomorrow. You have a bacon problem. Show the picture. Show the picture of the picture again. Yeah. Go.
Michael Sean and the Takeover Legends, where the truth hurts, but also makes you laugh.
Baby, tap in.